Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of New Dice. It is great to have you here with us as we come close, at least, to the climax of our story. Our adventurers have managed to escape the mansion after some dramatic turn of events, some reveals of long lost love and sort of all forgotten conquistadors, with Isabella coming back to life from her golden status. And now they're wandering out into the jungle, attempting to find their way towards a cavern which may or may not have some more of the answers. Without further ado, I think we're going to go back to our players as they were just setting up camp for the night, getting ready to kind of bed down, maybe musing over the many events of the day. What are you guys doing?
I think Finn is probably playing a little pin whistle, sort of. Yeah.
Wait, are we literally camping? Wait, can you do a quick recap of us?
So you guys, you escaped the villa, you had the encounter with Axel Bottom where you freed Isabella, and then you kind of escaped down the tunnels and ended up out, kind of making your way
Got past
towards
a few
the
traps.
city.
Yeah.
Our known friend was poisoned.
Yeah, in fact.
Oh yeah.
And then we short rested in the jungle in a clearing that you found, and then we went on a little bit further, and were we back at where? Oh no, we didn't quite find where Omas's
We were
place
in the
was,
north
did we?
rather than east.
Yeah.
So we are
we went a
currently
bit of the wrong direction.
Although
camping
it is
at a
worth noting that that map is from your perspective upside down, because the maps of this parallel Earth, south is at the top, so that map is the exact same.
Right, you've got the compass on it.
So south is at the top of that map is worth noting.
Cool.
I
Either
stuck
way,
to the
we're
rules of the
supposed
world.
Yeah, nice.
At the end of the day, we're not where we're supposed to be.
Love it.
But that's alright, we're just camping at a clearing to some degree.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So, got a campfire going.
I mentioned I'd stay up late, so you guys can go for the first. Everyone else to sleep, but I'll go the first watch if anyone else wants to
Cool.
follow me, go after me.
I can give first watch with you, that's fine.
And are we all still in our fancy clothes? Because we haven't really had a chance. We didn't really go back to our dorm room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you kind of had you still got your equipment on you.
Yeah. But you're still in your Austin Powers velvet.
Yeah,
It's
but
on fire, that's all gone.
You're on
Oh my
It's all
God.
burned up.
I saved you. Do you remember that?
yeah, saved your life.
Well, yeah, I do remember that.
Are you still wearing your bow tie?
Yeah. If it holds, it holds.
Just as long as Jericho isn't poo bearing it under his, with just his armor on top.
Well, I didn't say I was going to sleep tonight. Yeah, get somewhere to sleep, get somewhere to rest. I'll keep first watch. Leo, if you want to stay with me, that would be good.
Sure,
Just
sure.
Give an extra eye.
Cool.
Chrissy is sleeping in the grass. She's not in a tent or anything.
Nice.
Do we have tents?
No.
Are we all sleeping in the grass?
Oh, you've got your equipment with you, but I don't know if you actually have a tent. You've got roll mats and stuff at least, I think.
Yeah.
but-
Your bedroll went missing, so she should
Yeah, you don't have your bedroll
actually.
actually.
Well, you were sitting in the grass, aren't
Oh, that's true. I could maybe put my hammock up between two trees.
you? Yeah.
Tree.
Or maybe lean against the cliff because you said there was like a cliff.
Yeah, there's a kind of cliff face that was giving good shelter. It was a good spot that you guys managed to find that was fairly secure.
Sleep face down with the brown. Just face down
And a puddle.
as a cat, and then suddenly turning back again. Same thing as always. I mean,
Sweet. So the first watch, do you want to either one of you can roll perception with advantage, or you can both individually roll perception just to see what you spot.
Who's better? No, so I'll roll perception because I actually have okay one. So are we both? Sorry.
Just a little bit.
13, not a very high one.
Okay.
During the time, I'm taking my knife out and I'm doing a little bit of whittling with a small bit of wood that sort of just cut off and just sort of like whittling it down to become a small token to become a spell in case it's needed. So I'm putting like a rune in it, and it's going to be useful later on in the day.
nice.
Kind of just reflecting over everything. Leo, what are we going to do if your father's been collected? Like given to this patron? Or,
I don't know. I think we have a real chance with that potion to get him back. I'm not sure what we're going to do or what will happen. To be honest, we have to see. We don't know what kind of patron it is. what they've done, how many they've already collected. I have no idea.
You know, gold makes them stronger as well. Don't know, we'll have to find the warlock or his patron. We don't know what we're going to be walking into when we go into the heart of this mountain. So, let's just say, last fight I wasn't very close to you and I got my ass kicked. So maybe don't go too far from me. Yeah?
I try.
Didn't happen during your watch.
No. So as you kind of you sit, you take your time, you kind of look out, you chat with each other, I get for a little bit of it. There's the kind of quiet sort of rustling sounds of the jungle in general, the odd sort of bug or sort of squawk of a bird or such like, just kind of faintly in the background, the just general hum, I guess, of the night, but nothing particularly dramatic happens during your watch.
I never said who's going to wake up for the second watch.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to wake somebody up.
I'll do it.
You're asleep, so nobody told us beforehand who was doing second watch. So,
Wake me up.
so you're asleep. Is this you sleep talking in your sleep? Is this what's going on?
Wake up! Wake!
Wake me up. Come tickle my feet.
Wake up.
They're hanging off the hammock.
I go and wake up Kamek.
What a dick.
Unbelievable.
Well,
Kamek.
good evening.
Yeah, maybe could you possibly keep the second watch? Is that alright? Well,
Sure.
Actually, no. Actually, I take that back because I did say maybe you don't do a watch because you did one during our short rest. So maybe I wouldn't do that.
I wake up Finn.
Yes.
Okay.
Then it turns around.
That's
again.
my victim. Chop. You're up for a watch.
Oh, all right. Takes his hat was kind of over his eyes. He was kind of leaning at the cliff, and so he's like takes one ribs his eyes. Then I guess this goes for to do a watch.
Does he wake up anyone else to help him in the watch, or is it just
Are
doing
we
it by himself?
are we doing it in pairs?
I think maybe do it in pairs, but I'd probably leave Fimbulshank to do it alone because we want to give like some rest to Kamek. He was actively keeping a watch earlier on. We want to make sure he gets his sleep.
Sure.
Fimbulshank's got quite good eyes, so maybe he's a good person to stay up by himself.
All right. Takes his feather and he tickles Chris's feet off dangling from the hammock. Oh!
That felt quite nice.
I steal Finn's sleeping space against the cliff. Put my hat down.
Nice. Time to do a wee watch.
I'm ready.
All right, so we go for roll perception.
Yeah, you can either one can roll with advantage or
I've
each
got
roll.
+1. What have you got? Oh, +3. Well, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
You roll twice. You can roll.
Okay. Which one?
Both 2.
20.
Nah, 20.
Nice.
Here's my turn to wake up.
Yeah, so you guys, you keep your eyes kind of peeled throughout your watch, just kind of looking out over the jungle, maybe glimpses of the city from where you're at. There's just a general sense of peace, of calm to the whole moment. It's oddly quiet after the chaos that's been going on not all that long ago. And very briefly, just out the corner of your eye, you notice a golden fluttering nearby.
Well, we know what's going to happen. Chrissy goes bounding after this beetle.
Chrissy, what have you seen?
I've seen the beetle!
don't
It's
know
just
what
like
that means.
Hey, you never told anyone was about beat.
Have I not?
I don't think so.
You ran off and came back.
Yeah.
So I need you to roll a survival check just to see if you can keep track of it.
Oh my gosh, might I actually finally get this? So,
So,
Come on. 16.
No, we're all.
I will give you advantage on it because you've seen it a few times before now as well, so you can roll again just in case you get anything higher.
Which means you should get something higher.
1.
Well, you
No.
managed to.
Oh,
16.
So 16 is the better one. You managed to just kind of loosely keep track of it. It's a bit tricky, so it's going to be a bit harder to sort of pounce on it, but you've managed to kind of keep a general direction of where it's at.
So
but it
my-
is kind of zipping through the air, so
Yeah.
you have a chance to attempt to grab it, but with disadvantage, I'm afraid.
Okay. Do I need
So
to roll something?
Roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can grab the beetle.
I'm actually so nervous right now.
15.
So you get close, it's kind of zipping about. It doesn't seem to be quite sort of sitting at rest. It seems to be nipping about all over the place, and you're sort of stalking after it sort of slowly but surely, and you see your opportunity and you grab it, and it's in your hand
Accidentally squished it.
for a brief second, and then it teleports away.
What?
You have physically touched it, it has landed in your hand,
Oh
and then
my
it just
gosh.
disappears into like falling golden leaves, and it is gone.
Chrissy just single tear.
Amazing. How far away did she run?
Not too far. Not
Okay,
too far.
okay.
3 miles.
So
I
she didn't
can
charge
still
off into the
see-
jungle, but you can probably loosely keep track of her.
Okay,
Are you running after me?
Not fear was still within eyesight.
Okay.
Are you guys doing anything else throughout your watch, or just heading to bed? And
I'll probably
finding
ask
the
you what
next
that
person?
was.
Oh yeah?
What was that? What did you see? Should we wake up the others?
Yeah, let's make up others.
But what was it? What was it? Was it something important? Yeah.
Are we gonna get a point of exhaustion if we wake everyone up?
You need 6 hours of sleep out of an 8-hour long rest, and at least for your average person outside of maybe high elves and stuff, some other races have specifics. And if you don't, you've got 2 hours of downtime that you can use in it.
Yeah. I guess we can wake everyone up for like 10 minutes and explain the beetle situation. Finn would
We're
not
gonna
know
need a lot of context here.
if it's like really important. So if you're saying wake everyone up, he's probably assuming that it's really important something he saw.
Wake everyone up right now.
Okay, I guess we'll try to wake everyone up.
Well, try, because I won't.
Is he there?
Chrissy saw something. Chrissy saw something in the night.
Roll me, if you're trying to stay asleep, roll me maybe a constitution save to see if you can just sleep
Does
through
no one want to
Finn.
hear about this beetle?
Apparently not.
Oh no, you already jumped into the jungle once, so.
12.
That's a 21. I'm just snoring.
If you got above a 10, it's your option whether or not you wake up.
Oh,
Wait.
aye. I think just as I'm getting somebody shouting, I just go, fuck off. So a tired Jericho comes out from time to time.
Yeah, to be fair, you have been burned alive, so you're like...
To be fair.
That was a hard day.
Does Finn look like wake up?
I feel like Fimbleshank would wake up, fortunately.
Chrissy saw something really important. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
Bounded off into the jungle. Maybe we're under attack.
Chrissy,
What's going
tell
on?
me, what did you see?
She says not to tell you. No, I'm joking. So she
Careful, there's no walls here.
So she explains like the historical relevance of this beetle that's been like generations and generations of her tribe, clan, family have been looking for this particular beetle that's very rare, and where she comes from there's like almost like cave markings of this type of beetle, like yeah, and so she explains how she finally grabbed it and it just vanished.
That is really important.
You hear me snore louder somehow.
Once all this blows over, if you need my assistance in finding this beetle, I will oblige.
Well, she explains that's the whole reason that she's here. Yeah, to find this beetle.
I was snoring on coming.
It doesn't sound healthy.
You suffer from sleep apnea. It's fine. It's fine.
Sweet.
Fascinating, but I guess not
Hmm?
threatening.
Good point.
No, not threatening.
Can the beetle bite?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're safe to
Oh, I guess it.
This one can.
I guess it's probably time for your watch then. Fimblejack?
Can Chrissy insist on staying awake? Or will she take a point of...
If you do, you will likely take a point of exhaustion.
I
but
think
it's up
she
to you.
still insists on staying awake.
You also won't recover any health or spell slots or such like that you would normally get back in a long rest. You'd get a short rest, but not like you wouldn't get a full rejuvenating long rest.
And she already used all her hit die as well.
She's taking it.
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah, that is entirely your
Guys,
call.
this is really important.
Remind us what a point of exhaustion is, Callum.
So a point of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on all ability checks
For how long?
All day.
until you manage to get a long rest.
But we're gonna end up going to sleep again at some point, right?
I don't know.
Which would also give you disadvantage on attempting to catch the beetle, so you would be less competent in the future. Any
Maybe
future
she
checks of trying to catch the beetle as well if you take that sleep.
Okay. She goes to sleep, but she tells Fimbleshank all about this beetle and how important it is. She like, you must keep an eye out.
I'll keep my eyes open. It won't be my first priority, but I will keep an eye out.
Sweet. Okay, so you guys head back to bed, over to Fimbleshank. Do you want to roll me a perception check, Fimbleshank?
That's 19.
So Fimbleshank keeps
20, sorry.
20. He keeps his eyes kind of peeled throughout his sort of section of the watch, through his section of the night. Again, it seems to go by fairly quietly. Maybe there's the odd rustling at times again that that you'd hear kind of nearby, but when you go to check it out, there's nothing of any kind of particular consequence. You're fairly confident that the space that you've managed to get has been quite a secure one. It's been a good sort of spot, and nothing has kind of turned up in the night. So with that, the sun rises. It's fairly early in the day. It's maybe like 6 in the morning, something like that. But you've all had a long rest.
I go and check in Isabella. Isabella, you feeling a little bit stronger after this night's sleep, or do you feel just as bad?
Yes, a little bit more rested than before. Still not quite fully at strength. A lot has been taken out of me, but better than before.
If we can take you to where you remember the sort of cave entrance that you spoke about yesterday is, do you think you could lead us to there? You don't have to go in with us, but at least show us that point. Something needs to bring an end to this.
I can at least lead you to, yes, the cave, I think.
I don't think we can ask her to go in. It was her choice. If she chooses to, that's one thing, but I don't think we can ask her to.
Mm-hmm.
How likely
Happy
is
that
it
pin.
that the beetle's gonna show up in this space again?
You don't
Can I
know.
roll some sort of check?
You can. I'll let you roll a roll an insight maybe, or a nature. No, nature. Nature's the most sensible check. So roll me nature. You are in your favourite terrain as well.
So
Oh, so you
add
add
3.
Oh no, add 3. Yeah, sorry.
8.
An 8. Is that?
Yeah.
You're not entirely certain. I mean, it's clear that it seems to be around this area, but you've only kind of managed to very occasionally catch a glimpse of it on quite sort of high moments of perception when you're really looking about, so you're not entirely certain precisely when you would spot it again.
Okay.
What are you guys wanting to do?
I don't think there's anything to waste.
Yeah. So heading straight for this
Feel like we
entrance.
Yeah.
Leave anything we can behind. I think it's just our core essentials were some difficult journey us in.
So as you guys kind of descend the mountain path, kind of gather your things, make your way down, you come eventually to a vantage point that offers somewhat of a breathtaking view out over the ruins of El Dorado, this kind of once grand city that's now a mixture of ancient stone and overgrown jungle canals crisscrossing the landscape, hinting maybe at its former glory. You standing atop this mountain at its heart that seems to pierce the sky. Again, I guess, wondering what this place was back in its day. But you make your way down. I need someone to roll me a survival check to see you can get advantage, because Isabella is kind of helping you go towards the doorway. But if someone wants to roll survival to see how well you get down.
How much do you have the bonus on it?
3.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
So I wasn't roll. I was just making a list of things.
Oh, fine. Then I'm gonna roll it.
So you roll with advantage because Isabella's kind of helping
Oh,
along the way.
net 20.
You managed to do a really confident job with Isabella's descriptions and the kind of directions and such like on the wind. You kind of follow your way down the side of the mountain. It takes still a little while. You've still got like an hour or so at least of journey down in the morning, and kind of once you get to sort of while you're kind of navigating maybe the outskirts of El Dorado, along the way you come across signs of quite a substantial, sizable predator. There are broken trees and enormous footprints, and every so often, just in the distance, you hear this deep, echoing roar that reverberates through the ruins. Whatever creature is in these parts is enormous and clearly quite dangerous.
Can I check on the prince if I can
Yeah,
recognize
roll
them
me
from
a nature check.
nature?
It's a giant fucking beetle.
What was that?
50.
So you recognize these footprints. They belong to a massive theropod.
Ooh.
No idea. Does anyone know?
Which some may also know as something like a T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
The ruins might be its hunting ground, are your best guess.
Okay, guys, we have some situation here. A really huge T-Rex is basically dinosaur is hunting in this area. We should be really quiet if we want to, sneak around it.
We did get that dust of disappearance for the one that did that last, you remember?
What does it have?
2d8.
Oh,
A few minutes.
yeah.
Maybe if it gets sort of close, it may be like a last
Which is
master.
Is it 2d4?
2d4 minutes.
2d4.
I think it was 2d4.
Yeah, but it's more about if it gets close to us. Is it?
Yeah, no, that's a good check. No, it's definitely a good check. Well, dinosaurs. nothing I haven't handled before. But you can clearly see he's like sweating.
I've never
Easy.
seen one. I kind of want to see one actually.
No problem. No problem.
Hold on. What dinosaurs have you seen before?
Also, hold on top of that. This dinosaur more than probably has gold bro. With all the other things in the jungle, so how aggressive and aggro is this going to be? Yeah, this is if we see it, let's get out of here type thing. I have a spell that might come in handy to maybe distract it before we do like our invisibility. But
I'm sorry. I really want to focus on the puffin that said he's seen dinosaurs and dealt with them before.
Well, you see, a long time ago, I was in the middle of a jungle, not unlike this one.
can we maybe tell the story when we're not in the peril of a T-Rex?
This feels quite pressing.
I guess I'm hanging back with Filmofshank, just kind of telling him this tall tale.
Roll
Which
me,
doesn't really add up.
roll me either persuasion or deception, depending on how truthful you conclude it is. You don't
Probably.
need to tell us. And Fimbleshank, roll insight.
9.
More than 19.
It's well told. Utter bullshit. Don't know if you need a roll to do that. However, continuing your way down with that nat 20 on survival, you do eventually make your way down from the mountainside more into the city proper, where there's the overlap is. This place is bizarre because you're still in a jungle, even in these city ruins. Like, it's been so long that the jungle has reclaimed a lot of this, but yet there are these structures and stones that jut out, and a lot of them, if you look closely enough, there's clear like kind of faint gold engraving and etching work like within the stone itself. Like a lot of it faded away over millennia, but enough that you can get the gist of just how grand and what a spectacle this place and city would have been. Even within the paving stones on some of the major roads, it seems like that these roads may literally have been paved with gold at one stage long ago. And you wind your way round, and with Isabella's help, you manage to find your way, kind of traversing the dense jungle and the ancient ruins, until eventually you find this grand stone door that's set into the base of the mountain, slightly cracked into it and fallen into it, like the sort of mountain almost juts over it, creating like this cavern on top of a space that once was. It seems to be a kind of weird interaction. But the door is inscribed with ancient runes, and on it you see 3 distinct keyholes, each shaped like a different symbol. One the sun, one the moon, one a tree. This is an entrance to somewhere below the mountain, but it is very much securely sealed right now. And Isabella chips in that when I was here last, this door was most definitely open. Someone has, I presume, closed it. And if you want to roll me a perception or an investigation check looking around.
7.
8.
21.
14.
Wait, is there rare Leo perception?
Yeah, I know.
9.
How did it turn?
So Leo, and I think Leo alone
No.
would notice,
No
just
door.
kind of glancing round, that it's quite clear that the earth and such like, the way that the door's set, it's been disturbed fairly recently. So it's a fairly recent thing that this door has somehow been shut. That wasn't the case for a long time, and it's been it's had a bit of a noticeable effect, but only in just little corners that Leo picks up that no one else manages to notice.
So my door senses are tingling.
Well,
Somebody
Leo-
has
Great with
opened
doors.
this door recently.
There's 2 different keyholes. Either there's some space around here that might have keys in it, or the keys are back in the state, or the keys are already inside because somebody's utilised this door recently. So,
Perhaps the dinosaur is the keeper of keys.
could be, they're all like in his stomach. So,
It's worth noting when I say keyholes, it's not like you would in a regular door. Like, this is like, if you imagine like a huge stone archway and like a big slab of stone has been closed down on it, and the keyholes are more, it's like a circular indentation in the door. So you imagine it's some kind of disc or such like that would get slotted in, that would open it. It's not just like a set of keys like a janitor would have or something. Like, it's these are quite sizable, like stone medallion discs or something that would fit in these slots.
I guess I maybe turn to Isabella and say, in your researching of this place, did you find anything about doors or keys?
Not exactly, no. I mean, as I said, when I was last here, this place was open. This was not a closed door.
There's not any like writing, like ancient language.
Not that I'm
what
aware
are
of.
these symbols in
Okay.
particular? Do they stand out to you in any shape or form?
I mean, I see the sun, the moon, and a tree.
On our walk along, did we notice any of these things in the sort of small? You mentioned lots of like little old rooms and stuff like that, or like old spaces that maybe were buildings long ago but no longer really are used for that purpose. Did we notice any inscriptions that matched these inscriptions as we saw?
Roll me maybe an intelligence check or an investigation.
12, not much.
Nothing massively obvious. However, I guess even on that, you can't help but feel like you might have seen them somewhere before.
Can I check if the hole basically fits the sphere, like the golden sphere that
We don't
saw
have
before?
one, do we?
No, we don't have it.
Roll a perception or investigation, I guess.
I'm just sort of guessing.
So that's 25.
So it's quite flat, the shape. The size might not be too different from what the size of the orb was, but the shape itself is quite flat. That makes you think that it probably wouldn't necessarily, you don't know exactly, but it's not quite the same size, and the flatness suggests that it's maybe something else that we need to kind of go in here.
Well, it's not the orb that we saw before. It wouldn't fit.
Well, we know where the entrance is. Yeah, I don't think we can get in. We may have to go back to the site itself to try to see if we can find something. I've seen these symbols before, but I've no idea where, or something similar to it. I can't remember where I've seen it. Was it on our journey, or was it when we were in the city?
When we rolled our investigation checks before, we were investigating the door. Any chance we can investigate the surrounding area a little bit?
Yeah, roll me
Is
an
that-
investigation.
Okay. Excellent.
You just send teams and start doing this individually.
Any? I guess Ben just shouts. He's kind of looking around, just like, any help? Anyone want to help me around here? Look around.
Yeah, sure. What do you expect to see here?
I don't know. maybe one of these symbols.
Okay.
Inscribed on something.
Yeah.
So we so
I guess
in the
You
wrong
can take the
direction.
advantage of the roll a thing
Okay.
this time. Yeah.
I cast guidance.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you don't get advantage, then you just get the D4. I'm afraid you can't get both
So-
from the same
Oh,
person.
yeah, that's
We
fine.
also-
That's fine.
we
That's
can't
fine.
do stuff in
You can
post.
either do one or other, but not both.
Yeah, we can't be doing stuff in post as well. We can't add on once he's done the check.
Yeah.
Like,
He needs advantage though.
well, I know, but like,
9?
we have to try to figure another sort of way out.
Sorry, nothing dramatic stands out to you.
That's
Although, at Jericho's mention, there is something to these symbols that does seem familiar to all of you.
When I take out the items that we, so like I only binned the mirror, but the other items that we got is already familiarity, and those items they've got similar symbols, if that makes sense. So
Your map.
I look at the map. Yeah.
Ooh.
So is it?
You have your map in front of you.
Wait,
right?
this map?
Yeah.
The map right in front of us?
Right in
Or
front of you,
in
you've
front of
had
our
that done.
eyes.
Okay,
Trees.
so trees.
Oh, I see it. There's
Ah!
Yeah.
Come on!
and there's
That's the tree,
I guess it's
isn't it?
Is
Well,
it-
what's
is
that?
it a tree?
Looks like
That's
straw.
the-
Two
What's
birds,
that there?
ones.
Yeah, that's a tree. I
That's
guess.
the disco ball. No, that's the third one. There's the tree there.
Oh, okay.
And you said we are to the north, so we're closest to the moon. Originally when we camped,
No,
but we
wait.
probably left since then.
This
Are we
is
not on the
south.
south?
No, we were in the north.
We were on the north.
That's where we camped, so we were closer to that.
No,
one,
but
we've
no,
now
but the
moved since
door
then.
is on the south.
The
so
door's
you're
on the south,
arguably
yeah.
closest to the
So what I'm
sun.
saying is we moved all the way around to move
Oh.
all the way back,
Yeah.
essentially.
So should we go to the closest thing then?
Which one's the tree?
Where's the
Yeah,
tree?
Is that a tree?
I feel
No,
like
because
this one.
see the
That
shape.
feels like
see
a
the
tree.
shape of these
Yeah,
two.
the shape is different.
They're like banners.
Yeah, and these are circles, almost like they're.
I would guess we should go to the
This
banners.
looks the most like a tree. Huh?
Yeah,
Why
but they all three of them look. That was the closest one that looks a bit different. These all look like squares in the middle. That looks a bit more tree.
That looks like a cross to me.
Starish, maybe?
That
Oh,
looks.
that looks more like a tree to me.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That is a tree.
That's a tree.
That's the one I said.
Yeah,
was
that's
first
a tree.
place.
Yeah, but-
Tree fair.
And
Okay.
the trees.
They all
the
look-
trees
That's
is
like
quite
a
logical.
star. That's like a star. That is like a
Whatever.
Window work.
Like
A
a hammer.
cattle grid.
disco ball.
But why are
A
they
pint.
different shapes from the?
A pint.
Why are they different shapes from the moon and the star?
Roll a perception or an insight check.
Oh yeah. Okay. Who? Everyone?
Maybe Chrissy, because she's asking that question.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Insight.
Yeah.
8.
Feels like weird.
It's still enough. It's an easy check. The answer is very simple. The map maker had very limited access to tools. So don't read too much into that.
No, we still need to figure out which one's which, though.
I mean,
so.
Do we? Yeah.
You can, if you want to, roll me an investigation check now that you're looking at the map.
I'll do
If you would like to do that, and someone can maybe help you or whatever if they want to do
Guidance.
that.
Are we the tree?
What?
We've
This
been
is-
the tree the whole time.
We've been the tree.
The tree is in our hearts.
What did Crimble get? The tree is in your
That's
heart.
fair.
14.
14. So with a combination of you all together, and maybe once you pointed out it's the map, Isabella, it kind of jogs her mind a bit. The map wasn't really her bag; it was Raphael that was dealing with that. But so yeah, basically when they were exploring round, they got a rough gist of the general districts of the city. So you can take note of these if you wish. But there is Toh Nal Tilan,
How do you
the
spell
district of the sun. So that would be TONALTITLAN.
And that's the district
Tonal
of the sun.
Tilan, the district of the sun. Then there is Metztilan. That's METZTITLAN. And I think if you look at your map, these are all written on there.
Oh, so they are.
yeah.
So they are. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Which is the district of the moon.
Okay.
There is Canotilan,
There.
which is the district of the bird.
Right.
That's Cuauhtitlan. Then there is the Ohtlitan, which is OhtLitlen, which is the district of the tree.
To be fair, there's a bunch of trees over there, so
Yeah.
And finally, there is Cihuatilan, which is Cihuatitlene, the district of the globe.
Northeast.
So you are currently you're kind of
Oh.
in between the district of the bird and the district of
Sorry.
the sun.
There's a
What was
compass
confusing
here.
me was the arrow.
Yeah,
The arrow's
actually.
pointing
Like
compass,
northeast.
Yeah.
which is pointing northeast
Oh,
rather than
I
north.
don't know why there's an arrow on that image
Yeah,
I used. Sorry.
that's what's
No, no.
confusing us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
sorry
Callum.
about that. Yeah,
Sorry,
No,
Callum.
no, imagine it's just
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just
look at
north,
the
east,
compass
south,
points, not the arrow on the
it's
side.
actually
Sorry,
the
yeah.
compass points. Got you.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
No, that's not your fault. I think we were both looking at the arrow.
Yeah. So we were thinking that it was this. So we
Good
Okay,
to clarify that.
we were halfway between
The top of the map
Uh-huh.
is
You're,
due south.
you're somewhere loosely up the top of the map,
100%,
basically.
yeah.
But on the main
So we're in
central
between.
square. Yeah, in
Yeah.
this main square.
So we could get to the sun point on the map pretty easily going up and around this way.
Yeah. So because then we can almost do a full loop because we stopped at the hut, which was on the north. You said, wasn't it? No, that's where we camped. It's in the east. We can stop at the hut on the way here, and I don't know if that's a good place to leave as a
Sure, but I think the hut was maybe
closer. Okay.
was it on the side of the mountain?
It was on the side of the
So
mountain.
it's like
it
here.
was kind of like almost. It felt a little
Rather
bit
than-
like a ruin that
or
had been
well, yeah.
carried up the mountain a bit, and whatever went on. So it's a
Rather
little
than
bit
out
higher
a
up.
little bit. I think it's here, but yeah, I mean, I guess we can't go over the water, so we're gonna have to follow these
There are more canals than this map dictates, because I just had limited control, so that
Yeah.
it's not
It's an
completely
actual
impossible.
When we
but-
saw the marks of the dinosaur, what part had we got to? What's the sort of rough area where the grounds were, or is the sea like it might be all over the place?
The general gist I
Near
think
the
that Kamek got was that at the very least the central square, but possibly beyond that is its hunting ground.
Yeah.
So say at the central square.
Well, no, at the very least the central square, but
It could
possibly
be
further out. Is it
Yeah.
because this is connected? There are big roadways that do connect out into the jungle itself as well, so you don't know how far it would roam as a T-Rex necessarily.
Well, looking at the map here, it seems like our first stop might be the district of the sun. See if we can find some sort of sunny disc that might fit in the wall.
Sure.
What do you think?
Like your plan.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to make me first off? Just someone can make a survival check to sort of lead the way, kind of navigate some of the canals, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Do you wanna put me on your back so that
That's
I can
a
be
20,
inside
not natural.
20. That's grand.
Yeah.
The second thing I need is one of you to roll me a d20, whoever you choose.
Oh,
But one of you to just roll.
I've been rolling terrible.
Yeah, same.
I'll
don't
roll
do
a
it.
D20.
Don't let me do it.
I feel like we've been getting a lot of low rolls recently, so.
Who wants to roll? You do?
Hi, guys.
Yeah, top one.
To see what you encounter along the way.
Here's the one.
16.
16.
Not too bad.
Five.
And wait.
We don't know if
Five.
higher
That low might have been good.
Who knows?
Oh.
So.
Oh, true.
Well, we were 10. That's what
Yeah,
we
but we've got so it's Fimbleshank,
Shank?
Fimbleshank.
So
Like-
as you're.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
You guys were saying that Fimbleshank is like
Fimbleshank.
on
How
Chris's
big
back.
is Fimbleshank?
Very small.
Fimbleshank has climbed up on. Can you sit on my shoulder?
Absolutely.
Fimbleshank is on my shoulder just in case we see a beetle.
Nice. Okay, at the ready, just
Yeah.
in case.
Love it.
So as you're kind of traveling along, one of the things you would maybe note along the way is you managed, possibly even just before you get out of this sort of central square, or this kind of, basically there's a central island, which is what you imagine the original island the city was first built on and then they built out from, kind of thing. Maybe connecting to us other little islands to make some of the districts. But you find this quite well conceived, well concealed cave that just seems like a perfect spot if you need somewhere to rest Not necessarily now, you can mark it and come back later, but it's got dry interior, it's got shelter from the elements. It would be a great spot if you need to somewhere to camp or to sleep. Like, that would be perfect and very secure. You're fairly confident in as a place, either for a short rest or for a long rest. So it's the sort of thing that you might want to remember, keep track of, if you want to leave.
How far along this pathway when we noticed this? So is it where the dice is at the moment, or is it a bit further along?
I'd imagine it's pretty soon because it's fairly central to this kind of central island. But
so do a 360, then wait there the night, and then go in to the cave afterwards. Might be a good shout. For
yeah,
now,
sort of
unless we
thing.
get
If you
fucked
want
up.
to, you can.
Cool.
Sweet. So as you're going, can I get you to roll? And all of you, I think, as you're traveling, because it's quite difficult terrain at points to kind of travel along. So just a general survival check, just to see how you kind of get on with kind of making your way along.
15.
20.
Wait, I find it.
30.
Is it? No, no,
Getting that
I'm
in.
learning a lingo now.
Yeah, you got it.
So if you got below a 10, just as you're kind of going, you take a bit of a misstep, maybe on a loose stone, and it sends you tumbling into some of the underbrush below, and you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you just fall into a pile of thorns. I'm not sure. I think that was it. Just Jericho, or did anyone else fall? So you look back and watch Jericho just deck it into
Is
like
there
a.
any fires nearby?
Like, if you need me to make something, I'm good. If you need me to do anything else involved with the adventure, I'm garbage. So, just
I think Finn would go over and try and help Jericho up. And
Thanks. Thanks.
You're
It's just
right.
10 for HP that I lost, so I just cast false life and it
Oh,
goes
yeah,
anyway,
got
so it's
it.
fine. So
Yeah.
But after a bit of travel, you do manage to make your way into Noltalan, the district of the sun. And this place, the air feels just slightly warmer, as if the sun's presence seems to linger here, even when it's maybe dipped below the horizon. The district rises slightly from the surrounding city, maybe giving a slightly better view of the surrounding lake and jungle beyond. And gives you a clear view of the city stretching out. There are tall, slender towers here that sort of seem to pierce the sky a little bit. Their golden surfaces reflecting what light is present, and the structures here are remarkably well preserved at points. Their facades adorned with intricate sun motifs and symbols of just the sun and the sunrise and the sunset and such like. And the light here seems to almost dance along the stone as if it's reluctant to leave this place. Can I get you to roll me a perception check as well?
Ever?
Yeah, whoever wants to, or whoever thinks they would.
Ooh. 20?
17.
So if you got above a 14,
Sorry, 20.
20, nice. You would notice that the stone pathway here are smoother and less overgrown, but they also seem to be kind of pulling towards a kind of central temple in the midst of this area. The pathways kind of converge, I guess, into some kind of central, maybe sun temple. It might not have been the main temple of the place, but it at least seems to be something fairly substantial.
was it the thing we were looking for?
Isabella, were you this way before?
We did. We did travel through all of the districts. It was later on that the biting happened. So I think we passed through here, at least briefly.
But you haven't gotten inside of the building there.
No, we were more just trying to kind of get a general feel and map the area. We didn't manage to get too much exploration of the specifics of inside of places.
I guess we just follow these paths to this central point.
And as I guess you're walking through this sun district, you see that the district's towers are not just randomly placed, but rather they seem to form quite a precise alignment that leads towards this central temple at the far end of the district. The temple, although partially collapsed, still seems to have this air of majesty, of power to it. And scattered throughout the district are things like sundials of all sizes, casting long, precise shadows as the light of day is, well, I guess it's quite early in the day for you guys, but like kind of morning light. The pathway underfoot is smoother than elsewhere in the city, and it leads you towards this kind of heart of the district, where the sun's favour was maybe once secured. Are you going? So you reach the kind of foot then of this temple, traveling your way through. What are you wanting to do?
Does it look open?
I suppose maybe having a little bit of a check over it with a little bit of help from folk. Try to see if there's any clear paths in. There's not, for example, the main big front gate, or how tough the main big front gate looks to them and makes sense. So seeing if there's like a servant's entrance or something, or a cleric's entrance.
Roll me, I guess, investigation. I'm just looking it over.
60.
So there is a main obvious entrance. It's like everything else here, quite overgrown. So you would need to kind of force your way through it just a little bit. It's not a shut door, but it is quite well kind of overgrown. The temple itself, I guess, is it's quite a grand structure. It's got kind of golden stone walls adorned with carvings of sun motifs, celestial bodies, maybe ancient rites dedicated to the sun in some way or another. And despite the overgrowth of vines and the wear of time, the brilliance of the temple still kind of peeks through. The ceiling has collapsed in places, allowing beams of sunlight to seemingly kind of stream through and light up specific parts of the temple. But there's only one obvious entrance that you can see in through the sort of main temple gates, at least. Between rubble and overgrowth and such like, there are at least smaller doorways don't seem to be.
You said there's parts of the roof that sort of caved in. Does it look to be as if some of the overgrowth itself could be almost like a way of climbing up and looking in from the
If
top?
it
Well,
might take a bit.
I mean,
Might take a bit of dexterity,
I mean,
but
I
it's
could
definitely
fly.
doable.
I could fly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd have a look in if there's like a gap. Or,
Yeah. Fly up. Roll me a perception check to see what Finn sees, or investigation if you'd rather.
17.
17, yeah. Finn manages to get a good look in, so quite a few of the gaps are quite small, so although you could clamber to them, it might be a bit tricky to actually get in.
Yeah.
There is one easiest one, but that seems to kind of go into a similar chamber that the main hallway seems to be, like the main entrance seems to go to, but it would be an alternative way in there if you so wished. Actually, possibly even by the way that it looks, you might be able to get a bit further in. It's like you kind of clamber up and over and along a bit, so you might get a bit deeper into the temple going in that way potentially.
Okay. Do I get any sort of look in? Does it look like there might be something booby traps?
I
don't know,
don't think
not-
from the air. I think it would be very hard
Yeah,
to
that's
see
fair. That is
specifically what's going on
absolutely
inside.
Okay. I guess I fly down and say, there might be a way in that leads us further into the place, but it's not going to be particularly easy to clamber in and through. We might just be better going through the front door. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely do an investigation to look for the traps and stuff as we go in the front door.
Sweet. So you probably need to kind of cut your way
I'm happy
through the
to
front
go
door
for
a little bit
if we want to
because
clamber
of the
into the
vines
other
and stuff.
entrance.
You kind of need to maybe force your way in a bit. Although it's open, there's not a door, and it's in the doorway. It is still so overgrown, and there's bits of rubble and stuff that it'll take maybe a bit of athletics or such like to kind of force your way through.
Chrissy's like going through their scimitar and cutting all the.
Here, you want
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have
Do you want to roll either one of you with advantage, or you can both roll athletics to see if you can kind of brute force your way through together?
Or just roll like.
Can I give you guidance?
What do you think's better?
I mean, I got
Probably.
26.
Yeah, you.
You
can roll as well.
Yeah.
Lines and borders. Really good.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So what should I roll then?
So if you want to roll 2, you can roll athletics.
But Leo got the door covered, I think.
17.
Yeah, so between the pair of you, both of you do well. Leo definitely maybe lifts a particularly big piece of rubble that really was quite substantially in the way, but then the combination of that and Chrissy cutting down some of these vines, you managed to clear kind of a path through into this opening hallway. It does seem like there were ways out of this hallway, but almost all of them are very much collapsed in with rubble and with bits of vines and stuff that have grown up them. There's ahead of you though is an obvious doorway, but it is currently sealed. So what you would see, I guess, just to maybe describe this fully, this kind of hallway, it's actually large and square. And on the sides, along with these kind of doorways that are maybe more blocked up, there are walls lined with tall mirrors. In the center of the room is a pedestal with a kind of crystal globe sitting atop of it, and the globe seems to reflect the sunlight that's coming through one of the smaller openings in the ceiling, sending a beam of light towards the wall. However, the light, sending a beam of light towards the wall, but the door ahead is currently shut. So crystal in the middle, mirrors on the side, bit of beam of light coming
Do I
down.
get the sense that if we go back and go in the way that Finn found, we'd be ahead of this?
The bit that Finn spotted is probably like the corridor, the space beyond it, you reckon? Like the kind of room further down the corridor beyond where this door shuts. It would take a bit of clambering to get there, but not necessarily impossible clambering by any means.
Did we skip
It's up
this?
to you guys.
Well, you can fly.
Did we
You
skip
can
this puzzle?
You just fly to them and just change the mirrors, can you?
Change the mirrors.
I thought we were moving the mirrors so the light beams towards the crystal.
Is this like
Is that not
Zelda?
the-
Did you take
Oh, I think it might be. I think you're right.
This is like almost every piece of media that does the same thing.
Right.
Oh my
It's a very easy. Yeah.
You're right,
You
you're
can
right, you're
fly,
right.
just
I was
watch out
like-
for traps.
Puzzle.
roll me-
let's
roll
just
me
go
an
round.
insight.
This is the first of several. This is
Let's
easy.
do a hard.
Finn suspects, even without a roll, that Jonny might be speaking truth, or Jericho might be speaking truth.
I've been alive for many years.
This is an
Many of
instance
these
where
puzzles.
the players and the characters both are in the same,
Oh yeah.
having the same discussion.
Ollie was wanting to do an investigation check to see if there's any.
Oh yeah,
traps
sorry,
on
yeah,
this.
forgot about that. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Shank, just roll me some traps. You haven't gone beyond the doorway, you've just opened the way in. And
Roll it
this
with your bad hand. Which dice was it?
These two.
So good. So
What is it?
A 14 plus.
Yeah, Fimbulshank is fairly confident that this area doesn't seem to be trapped. And I guess even one of the things you would note is just the amount of rubble and stuff that's going on in this place. It would actually be, I mean, other than something maybe being like magically sort of warded or something like that, it would be hard for a lot of physical traps to really have lasted given all that's going on in this spot. But
okay, on that note, I do an Arcana check to look for physical wards.
you can roll an Arcana
For
check if you
magical
so
words,
wish.
yeah,
So
yeah.
15. So
Outside of not terribly surprising kind of disc above the doorway.
so that's warded in place almost.
Yeah.
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 But beyond that, there's.
So yeah, just you can fly. You go move the mirrors. Do you have
Move
light?
the mirrors. Right. Yes. Moving them.
So we've got light coming down. So we want to try and make sure it's our chance. So the light goes straight onto the wall, doesn't it?
Currently, yeah.
Okay. So if we move a mirror, is it once you can move along sort of a
Yeah, you can kind of shunt them
so
about.
go shunt them along so that it goes into that light, point it to another thing, and just keep going until you make sure it points to the gem.
Got it. Once
Easy
it's been
ones.
explained to him, then Finn like maybe gets it and like goes up, flies up and tries to.
Roll
adjust
me
the mirrors.
maybe a sleight of hands just to see how well Finn does
Yeah.
that kind of
break the mirror.
Perfect.
It's
Kinda lining all
where
this stuff
he
up.
shoots the
Uh,
plate and then lights it with the-
22.
Once it's been explained to him what he's to do, you just watch as this Puffman Aarakocran just flutters about one to the mirror to the other, bing, 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 and they all centre on this kind of crystal globe in the middle, which beams a kind of concentrated sunlight towards that kind of sort of spot atop the door that Jericho noticed, and that
You're not
doorway
catching that.
goes
Yeah,
and kind of
probably.
raises up kind of fully so that doorway is now
Do these big things look heavy? Sort of big circle things that are at the top. Do they look heavy, or do they look like if it was to fall down or something, would it like crush them?
it's more like in the wall. It's like
Yeah.
almost like a disc plate in
Yeah.
the
Got you. So
stone.
this is the one we're looking for.
No, this is quite.
Right.
It's a sizable thing, part of
Yeah.
the
Got you,
stone.
got you.
It's not the same size as the things you saw before.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jericho, have you seen stuff like this before?
I watched this
Why do
movie
you
called The
know
Mummy.
this?
Well, why else? It's a symbol of the sun. There's a crystal in the center. Why else would the goal be for trying to get? You want to get like if Thalen was alive, he'd know. I say that point looking to you, Finn, for some reason. No, but no. So like, if he was quite.
Valen's not dead.
Yeah, something like that. If
Something
Thalen was
is
here,
worse.
he'd know. Yeah, light crystal. Yeah, who knows? So into the next part of the room.
Sweet. So as you kind of get to the doorway looking through into the next chamber, it's quite similar to the last. You notice maybe some slight differences. So there are mirrors here again. The mirrors are maybe a little bit larger, and at the centre there is a similar crystal globe standing on a pedestal just as before. But roll me a perception check, whoever's kind of going first, going into this space. Or investigation, whichever you'd rather, whoever's going first.
I'll go first.
Perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
6.
Looks quite similar to the room before it.
Well, I guess Finn goes in and says, well, I've got this, and then goes to fly up to the nearest mirror.
So as Finn flies into this room, you hear
Fireball.
It's just instant. You didn't know what happened. It's just dead.
Finn hears a low growl,
Oh, no.
great sort of graveling sound, and looks to see kind of on two sides what initially maybe looked like statues, large stone golem creatures, just as he passes through that threshold, awake and kind of creak and stomp to life, and we're going to have to roll initiative. So, can you all let me know your initiative rolls?
20.
Not intelligence.
I'll go one by one. So, Leo. What was Leo?
19.
19. Jericho.
2.
2. Thimbleshank.
24.
Isabella can just act on your initiative, because that feels easier to keep track of,
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah, that's it.
Kamek.
11.
11. Chrissy.
19.
19. Finn.
9.
9. Okay. Also, for some, it's not added her to this for some weird reason, so that's why I can't actually put her in. Sweet. What's that? Can I run? Oh. Okay, sweet. So it's Thimbleshank is up first. So Finn has flown into the room. These two kind of golems have seemingly awoken as he's kind of passed over that threshold. I know it looks like there's an open doorway at the other end, but it's not open yet. That's
So
just
it's
the map I've
Finn
got.
there.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
it's
me.
currently just Finn
Well,
in
you
there.
guys are like just on the other side of the door.
Yeah, you guys are just out of shot, so you've got to come through the doorway, but you are there. So what is Thimbleshank wanting to do? He can see the scene unfolding.
We just turn around and leave them.
Out of there!
Close the door.
yeah, just close. Well, sorry.
Can I do insightful sighting
Yep.
on one of these golems?
Yeah, you can do.
So it's my insight versus their deception.
So go for it. So tell me if you're going for left or, I guess, further from me or closer to me?
Closer
further or
to
closer?
you.
Closer, okay. So sorry, they roll a deception, is it?
Yeah,
That will not be good.
I was hoping that.
Yeah, that was a 5 from them.
Yes. Then I got a 10.
So that gives you your sneak attack advantage, is
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
No, I can use sneak attack even if I don't. have
Oh, okay, so you don't need. So it doesn't give you advantage, but it does give you sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So then I'm just gonna throw some cards. I'll move in as far as I can and like hug the wall.
Like left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's a 12.
I'm afraid a 12 does not hit.
Why am I down
You're trying to hit a 17. Is their armor class?
Okay. there? Bonus action. No, I've used my bonus action. Ignore me.
Sweet.
Love that.
Okay, that's Chrissy, and then Leo is up next
Was that a 20?
after that. So Chrissy.
17.
Can I sneak in and use my longbow somewhere?
Yes. Well, so to sneak for you would be an action, so I would probably suggest not using your action to do that. Thimbleshank gets to do it as a bonus action because he's a rogue, but you can still use your longbow and shoot without a difficulty. You don't really get much of an advantage anyway. Well, I guess you get advantage to hit, but it would take your whole action up if you try and sneak.
But I can still just walk into
Yeah, you can walk in and shoot. That's no problem whatsoever.
Okay.
Where would Chrissy want to walk to if she comes through this doorway?
So Thimbleshank is going for this guy.
Yeah. Would you want to go like next to Fimbleshank?
Yeah, no, I think on the other side.
Other side, like over
Take
this
the
kind of
other
way? Kind of
Yeah.
over there?
No, that's
One more.
One more?
Yeah.
There you go. Sweet. So is she targeting the other guy, the further
Yeah.
away guy?
yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Nice.
That certainly hits. Nice.
That's a great.
And I think you've got another attack
Yeah.
as well.
Can do
So
longbow
20
again.
or
25.
Yeah, both of those for sure hit.
So 3d8.
Excuse me.
Just roll it on here and then we'll.
I think well, so the bug damage also, if you're using the bugs to attack, will also
plus
double.
a d6.
2d6.
I mean, yeah, you could have
33.
33 damage. Nice. What damage type is that? I don't.
piercing.
Just all piercing.
No, the d6s will be. Is that also piercing?
What type?
With
of,
the bug.
do the
swarm,
bugs do?
swarm damage.
What do the bugs do? I think it might tell you.
The
Yeah,
features?
just
That is also
So
piercing.
the bugs are also.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. Grand.
Do we get a vibe of how that piercing damage is landing?
Chrissy's got a +1 bow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it seems to be landing as you'd expect. Yeah. It's more if you're using non-magical weapons that you would be more concerned, generally speaking.
Yeah,
So.
Uh-oh.
The Kamek's longbow.
Well, we don't know that.
The Kamek's longbow you should get rid of like that.
Okay, sweet. Is that all of Chrissy's attacks and such? Yeah. Cool. So next up we have Leo, and then Kameg is afterwards.
I go up to the column on the left. I think that should be enough, right?
Yeah, I think you should be grand. Because you've got your full movement back.
Yeah, I
so,
got full.
Yeah, so that guy, yeah.
I'm going to rage and attack twice.
Nice.
First is a 26 to hit.
That definitely hits.
The second is a 24 to hit.
Both of those for sure hit. Yeah.
First is for 18, 20 damage.
Nice.
And the second is for 21 damage.
So 20 and 21. Nice.
That's insane.
41.
It's the shape on the map.
Big.
Callum, why is
So
there a
that,
shape on the map?
so that shape, just to clarify, is like a beam of light. It's the beam of light that Finn saw coming through the roof, just to represent it on the map.
Okay.
It might be relevant.
Sounds
Let's run into it.
Sweet.
We won't ever get
So
it.
next up we have Kameg, followed by Finn.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna walk about here, like under the sun. Beam thing.
Sunbeam.
Here? Yeah, right there. Spot
There
on.
you
Spot on.
What are you doing?
And then I'm gonna cast.
Now Finn might fly through. We'll see.
And then I'm gonna cast Entangle. So basically the vegetation behind the golem over there, the one that's already been hit by the bow,
Yep.
basically comes out of the wall and grapples, starts to grapple.
That's is it a save it makes on that?
Yeah, a strength
Strength
saving
save.
throw of
Strength save.
60.
I'm afraid it does make that. It is quite strong. It's something you would note. They are very strong. So,
Oh,
is it difficult terrain or anything, or is
Yes.
that it's still difficult terrain? So it's got less movement.
difficult terrain in a radius of 20 feet surrounding it.
Okay, sweet.
That's 20 feet.
That's 20 feet.
That's really
huge.
Whoa.
Goodness.
Oops. Can that be up this? Yeah. Oh no.
I think it needs to be. I think
That's
it's centered
centered on
on
the
what
creature.
what gets hit.
Yeah,
I think.
on the creature, yeah.
Okay.
Does anything happen to the plants that are touched by the light? The vines?
Nothing
Ah.
particularly. No.
Okay, good.
Sweet. So it takes it over to Finn. Then it'll be the golems before Jericho and Isabella.
Does it look like anything will happen if I fly through the light? Does it just look like a normal beam of light?
Roll me a perception check.
Fine. I think
It looks like lava.
amazing. Okay, then if Finn, Finn's gonna
Even on a 5, you can tell it's just it's the hole in the roof that you saw. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
It's just I've represented it on the map, but it
you
is just a.
scared us all. We're terrified. All right, no. Finn's gonna fly. Finn's gonna fly over. He's gonna fly over the entangle and start trying to hit the stone golem on the head.
You can do that.
So I'm just gonna go for the same as always. Try and hit with do my bonus action 2 weapon fighting.
Even if you do land though, it doesn't stop you from getting up and flying away the next turn anyway. So I don't
Okay,
think
yeah,
it makes a
that's true.
difference.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
So that was 25 to hit with my
That hits.
with my +1 rapier, and then with my normal one with my bonus action 2-hand fighting, that is gonna be a 16, which doesn't actually.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid. So roll me some damage.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna add a defensive flourish on top of that. With the Bardic. So that's gonna be nice. 9 plus 7, which is 16 damage, and then that 7 from my Bardic goes onto my AC until the start of my next turn.
Sweet. Okay, so this golem here on the right is going to stomp its way 5, 10. But you do get an attack of opportunity.
Me?
It's difficult terrain as well.
Yeah, I'm counting it. So it's kind of half movement speed, but it can still make it to just there and no more. It is going to, in a burst, 20 feet around it. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. So that gets Kameg and Chrissy and Finn. I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Did you say I get an attack of opportunity there?
You do get an attack of opportunity.
Will I do that first?
Yeah, do that first.
Solve the problem. Kill it.
Come on!
The pressure's on, Finn.
19 to hit.
Does hit, yep.
Oh!
5. No
11 damage.
Do you think you put water on it or something?
Fuck, why did I do that?
Isabella's sword's called the Sun, Sword of the Sun, so I think it's maybe not a good time to hit this thing.
Sweet. Okay,
We
so
don't know that.
yeah, I need you guys to roll. The three of you to roll basically this like burst of like radiant light just gleams out of this golem. To those of you, the three of you in range, make a Constitution save. You're trying to beat 16.
I already did before you asked us to do
Oh,
it.
that's
Should
fine.
I redo it? Or...
No. What did you get the first time? Yeah, no. What did you get the first time? I'd already said it
Well,
once.
sure, you haven't said go yet.
No. That's fine. If you rolled it when I first asked.
4.
Sorry about that.
I got a 9.
No!
Everyone gets it.
Maybe we're just blinded. Maybe it's just light in our eyes.
Yeah, just blinded.
Instant
Not
death.
about it.
Okay, so
Just lose
Damage.
our senses.
Yeah, blinded is like disadvantage.
14.
Please don't hit like a train.
17.
Please don't hit like a
As soon as a lightning.
22.
It sounds like a lot of them.
Oh, maybe not then. I assume like with a light or something like that.
So you guys take. I rolled quite well.
14 damage.
29 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
What? From our hit
oh,
points?
29 hit points of damage.
Like
yes.
minus 1, 2, 3.
Minus
all the-
29 hit points
Whoa.
of damage. You are also, if you failed to save, so it's half damage if you passed.
Nobody back.
Nobody passed. I'm afraid you're also blinded until the end of your
What
next
the
turn.
heck?
20
Yeah,
damage.
There it goes. We're not
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the sun.
Oh, bird.
You see a smile on Jacob's face because it's not him.
Maybe you should have done the plant growth on the roof to block out the sun.
Well, we can't say that after you would know.
I know. I'm just
Oh my-
I'm saying that now.
What are you? 9.
So you can put in conditions. You click it, then you can enable.
Do you have any?
So this guy in front of you, Leo, he is going to just punch in at you. He just takes 2 big slams on you. So the first is a 22 or something. The second's even higher. So they both hit. So you take 9 on the first one of bludgeoning damage plus 6 points of radiant damage. Then the second attack is 12 points of bludgeoning and Bloody. Oh, yeah, 8 points of radiant.
I'm doing math.
Sorry, that was a lot of math. I mean, I think it's all halved for you anyway, but
Yeah.
Even the radiant.
Are you raging?
Yeah, I'm raging. This time I'm raging.
Yeah.
Radiant is
Yeah.
also.
Nice.
10+6.
Everything was psychic.
You forgot. You're the small.
and you're going to get an attack of opportunity, but it is going to stomp its way over here.
I just boosted my AC up to 22, and
Wait, those.
I have my silvery barbs, and you use an area of effect on me.
It's always like.
Callum!
You would also notice that because this room is well, you don't know why, but both of them seem to absorb a little bit of the general light in the room, and some of those cracks heal a little bit. That was before they both stomped into direct sunlight.
If only I was playing in that build where it's all about darkness. If only I was in that build.
So,
Who has?
but that's both of them done. So we're over to Jericho and. Oh yeah. Sorry, Leo gets an attack of opportunity because it did just stomp out.
Remember
His...
reckless attack.
12 to attack.
You can attack recklessly if you want, with advantage. I think so on that.
I do that every turn.
13.
I'm afraid that doesn't hit. I'm sorry. Sorry. Takes us to Jericho though.
So I'm going to come in so I'm like, see the sort of slightly darker grass spot just after the concrete? So just move forward a little bit.
Like
So
near Fimbleshank or near?
3 forward from where you are.
Like there.
Sure, that'll do.
Okay.
I'm going to aim towards the Sunset Sun Golem. I'm going to cast my Hex on it. And I'm going to cast Eldritch
The one
Blast.
ahead of you, yeah.
So the one here that's in the entangle.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
going to cast it twice to try and knock it back as well because I've got that. So I get a higher chance to hit. So that's oh my goodness, that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And that's that's 16 to hit. The second one doesn't hit, unfortunately. So I get moved back 10 feet.
It just auto does that, right?
Yeah, also does that on the hit. And then, perfect, good roll. 10 plus. What's my plus and plus again? There's no pluses on that. So 10. There's the plus E because it's hex.
Yeah, it must be.
So 10 extra, so 13 damage. No, I don't have that invocation. So 13 damage. But it's the
13
knockback,
damage.
which will probably do damage on the moving as well.
Why would it
Because
do?
don't you get that? Oh no, sorry.
No,
not
it's just
entangled,
difficult
it's not,
terrain. Yeah, it's
it's
just
not
So
spiked.
that's why I did that. I thought it was spike roll.
No,
So,
I mean, it got it out of the
Yeah, it'll
sun,
be.
Yeah,
direct
yeah.
sunlight. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
that's fine.
That was the plan, but it's not the end of the world. Isabella's going to move forward as well. She's going to stand one above and to the left of Kamek.
right there.
And she's going to cast Commanding Presence. Healing Finn, Kamek, and Chrissy for
Oh.
5 HP.
Amazing.
It's
Nice.
temporary hit points.
Temporary.
So it's not healing. And you have advantage on the next either attack roll or saving throw before the end of your next turn.
I should have done my motivational speech.
Because they're the ones that take
Yeah, that's fair enough. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Next
Sweet.
time, next time.
Takes us back to the top of the round. So Fimbleshank followed by Chrissy afterwards. So Fimbleshank.
Thimbleshank's gonna stand in this bush right here
Okay.
and hide.
To the left, like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
So I'm hiding.
Cool. Yeah. Roll some stealth for me.
I got a nat 20.
That's beautifully hidden.
Why?
He's one with the
do this
bush.
to me? Why? Why not? We're not trying to deal damage.
Says 31 to hide.
Yeah.
There's no chance it sees you.
Right, rolling to hit. That is a natural
Yay.
20.
Very nice.
Oh, it is.
So a full worth of dice damage for the crunch, and then also
That's good.
roll on top.
I'm picking a card. 7 of clubs, so it's fire damage. Maybe not ideal. I guess we'll see. And it's 1d6 plus my dex in a 10-foot line. So
I'm very sorry, but fire damage doesn't do anything.
Oh no.
Is it all fire damage? Your sneak attack isn't fire damage, so
Well,
it
no,
will
no.
hit. The card and the sneak attack will hit for sure. So you still get that.
Isn't the card?
no,
The cards are fire.
I've magically imbued the card with firepower.
Okay.
So it's all.
So it's-
But your sneak attack is its own damage, so I would at the very least give you sneak attack.
Okay.
Because it's not fire damage, the sneak attack is just sneak attack damage. I don't even know, is it
Surely,
force
yeah.
damage? What is sneak attack damage?
Sneak attack damage is whatever thought, whatever the other thing is, but this is rare to come across.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to give you the
Let's see,
sneak attack
piercing-
damage because I don't want
piercing-
you to have nothing on a crit.
Piercing makes sense. For
Yeah,
some-
yeah, count it as piercing, so.
Sneak damage.
So do I take full sneak damage?
Uh-huh.
Correct.
Yeah, a crit worth of sneak damage, yeah.
So
Alright.
18 plus.
Plus, 18 plus whatever you roll here.
Plus
Two
8.
different ones.
36.
26.
26.
Nice. I am very sorry about the fire.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a 1 in 4
it's
chance.
the nature of the deck.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair,
I guess it is a gambler's deck.
That's 1
the-
in 4.
To be fair, isn't that one of the other ones ready, which would heal probably? Maybe you just need to do your regular.
I can
cards,
just do my regular
cards.
cards.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
need to be
Because
there.
they are magic. So.
Okay.
But think about
Is that Fimblesank's turn, yeah?
that is for me.
Next up, Chrissy we've got, and then followed by Leo.
Lightning
So what is Chrissy
bolt.
doing?
So where is the sun coming in from? This
50%
window over
chance.
here.
So it's this, the beam is coming down from the roof, but that's the direct sunlight is what's kind of being shown on the map, but it's kind of coming, that's the kind of crack. If you imagine it a bit more wiggled, but that's the kind of crack in the roof that it's coming down through.
Okay, so can Chrissy use her web,
Yeah, I'll let you use the web.
shoot it up to the crack in the
What's the area for web?
It's a 60 foot.
That can definitely do it.
No, it's a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube.
I don't know, but is it not? You can aim a certain distance.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can aim 60 foot.
Yeah. So aim
60 foot away and a 20 foot
away.
So it'll maybe leave a square.
Yeah, so it'll leave a square. So you can cover up so the one that's currently in it is not going to be in the
Yeah,
light
that's
on the
what I
start of
wanna
its
do.
turn.
Yeah,
that's what
that's what I
I'm
wanna do.
imagining. So I'll reduce it down so it's lost 20 foot has been covered up. There's still a little square that it could potentially make it in, but it's way less than it was.
Cast mage hand. Just hey.
So it's not going to get that healing, but there is still light in the room, so the room is not dim, if that makes sense. It's not enough to make it a dim room. So the thing that, looking over the golems, and particularly the one that was in the direct sunlight and isn't that far away from its turn, you get the impression that the sunlight it was absorbing, it wasn't necessarily healing it. What it was doing was building it, was charging it. So it seems, the light in general seems to have maybe given it a little bit of healing, but what the direct sunlight seemed to be doing was charging it, so that you imagine that you've really helped out by whatever it would have expended when it was charged was probably quite substantial, if that makes sense. So although you might not have done direct damage, you've stopped a lot of potential damage coming your guys' way, if that makes sense. Okay, sweet. Over to Leo, and then followed by Kamek.
Yeah, and you stop me to try to shock a giant monster. Then I scoot around over here. So I try standing between the golem and the light and the other people.
Yep.
And attack twice.
Cool. Yeah, roll to hit.
26
Yep, that hits.
and 21.
Both of those hit.
Wonderful. First damage is 12 and 13.
Nice. It is looking pretty badly hurt at this stage. Still standing, but that one is looking particularly badly hurt.
So
Nice.
which one is the one? The big one that's not nowhere.
The one that's not in the in the area. It's the other one's looking a bit stronger.
Because it was in the area for longer. Or
Yeah. Kameg is next, followed by Finn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try actually the same thing again. I'm trying to entangle him so that he cannot move into the sun again. So basically the same thing happens like the
Same guy.
Yeah, same guy.
So that moves on him regardless. So that will, it doesn't matter too much, but Chrissy and yourself will be slightly in that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
What was it doing to us?
No, we were all blinded.
Oh crap. That doesn't affect what Chrissy did. It doesn't affect what you do because it's not a roll. Blinded is, functionally speaking, it's an attack roll. So your character automatically fails any ability checks requiring sight. Attack rolls against creature of advantage. Creature has disadvantage when attacking, but none of what Chrissy or Kameg have done have been officially speaking attacks. You've
Yes,
just cast a spell.
Well, surely
So-
you have to see where the crack is to shoot.
Also depends.
But as rules written, I'm not too bothered with it. So you guys can do what you've done. That's absolutely fine.
Because whether blinded means you can't see anything. Or
Yeah, you might still be able to see a little bit, but it's like because you can still attack. So it's obscured a lot of your vision, but it's not like yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's, the rules as written, it's more about
Sorry
if you're
for
actively
being that guy.
attacking and casting a spell is not that, so you're fine to do that. So it makes a strength save, right?
Yes, it does. 16.
It did terribly, so I think it's now restrained.
Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna move a little bit down just to be out of this. What was it? The radius
So it does
that
take you-
get, like 20 feet or something?
Yeah. So it takes you 10 feet to move out of because you were slightly in the area, but
Yeah, just a bit down
Can
out
we
of
still-
the circle.
Can we still shoot if we're in the entanglement?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
It
it's
just slows your walk.
yeah, it just slows your movement a bit. Sweet. So that then takes us to the golems.
Was it not my turn?
Oh, sorry, Finn. So I apologize. I missed you. Finn,
Yeah,
you're
but it's
next.
just Finn. This is not true.
Who is blinded?
Who is blinded, yeah.
Who is
And the
blinded?
puffin.
And a
Even
puppet.
though they
And
don't
the
fly,
puffin.
but everyone
Goodness.
keeps gaslighting me.
I'm blinded up.
If I attack, I'm gonna have disadvantage.
And the blinded condition clears at the end of your turn, so the two of you are now you can see again properly.
Remember though, you do have advantage on the next attack roll or saving throw, so one of them's fine. Because you got the 5 HP and so
Yeah, true.
your next attack roll would even out. So
Okay,
for the
so
magical attack.
I'll go in and do one attack, and then on my bonus action, I'll do a cheeky little healing word on myself.
Cheeky.
Because I lost
Nando's.
a ton of hit points, I think. So yeah, that's gonna heal me for 6. I'll do that first, and then I'll fly. Yeah, I'll fly into the entangled one, and then I guess flat roll.
Yeah.
For
To hit.
this guy. 19 plus 7,
Yeah, that
26.
hits. Nice. Roll some damage.
7 damage. Do I want to add a flourish onto this? Well, I'll add a flourish on. I'll add a flourish. I'll do another defensive one, so it's going to boost my AC again. By 1. Perfect. 8 damage then instead of 7. And my AC goes up to 60.
It can still attack. It attacked with disadvantage because of the restraint, but it is going to attack at you, Finn. That was not good. That was like a 12, I think, so I presume that misses.
Yeah.
That, however, was 18 to hit.
Puffin nuggets.
Silver barbs?
Muffin.
It's already rolling at disadvantage. Do silver barbs give disadvantage? How does it work?
No, it's just, it has to re-roll and take the lower one. I mean, that's what it says.
Okay, yeah. So the conclusion I think is that it only works because it succeeds. It does count. Is the general gist of it.
Yeah.
It got.
That's what I thought. Because I can only silver bar after you roll.
It did, however, just crit. And so I don't.
It doesn't take
Because
it has to take.
So it has to take
it
the
has
crit.
to take the crit.
Because it was it was a disadvantage roll. The disadvantage roll succeeded, and it's just crit. So it's. I'm
The silver
afraid.
barb says take the lower roll.
Take the lower roll.
Yeah, yeah,
oh, okay,
yeah.
sorry, then it doesn't.
It doesn't
okay.
say, it doesn't say take
Okay,
the roll
so it
that
still
you get.
passes. Okay, sorry, that's it's just confusing that it.
It does specifically say take the lower roll.
Okay, right. Okay, cool. Right, that's fine.
Puffin nuggets.
Puffin nuggets.
Okay, cool.
Have to think of a third back.
Yeah.
Sorry, we maybe have some intelligence in part if you do that much. Nearly comes back.
Okay, so
Actually,
Famous brother.
Just walking in like, hey guys.
that is
I'm healing.
21 points of damage on Finn.
fair.
How is that even possible? You don't have to.
I do not have 21.
So-
With my 5 temporary hit points, I had 15, so it was 20. So I have 1 more damage, so I'm dying.
It's down.
I was really excited
So
for a second there that
do
I'd
I
just been
have
given
to-
a crit.
But do I still get to give somebody advantage from the silver barbs?
I think does it happen automatically? Is it
I think
you
so.
choose you choose and it lingers on them? I think
Yeah.
so. Yes, I presume so.
Yeah. Finn, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
You're close to me. I'll give you advantage on something, whatever you like.
Well, it's not. It's whatever the next ability
Oh,
check or
your
attack
next
roll
one.
you make.
You
The
get
next
that.
thing you do gets advantage.
So it's not your choice.
It doesn't. It can't stay over. Sweet.
But
so,
you do see Yeah, I guess I just don't know if you want to describe it.
No, you can. On you go. Describe. What do you?
So, was it a punch that came in him?
Yeah. It's like a radiant slam that it does down with both its fists.
So you see Finn, like, kind of blinded, decide to still, like, do a little bit of healing on himself. You see him get a little bit of magic, encourage himself up a little bit, draw his sword, and then take another strike in at this thing, which does do a little bit of damage there. And then just straight afterwards, this thing just pummels Finn down into the entangled floor, and you see Finn just unconscious on the ground, spread out his wings.
His beak is round the back of his head.
Yeah. Looney Tunes. No. Yeah, just kind of sprawled out among this entanglement on the ground. But I guess this thing is so restrained by the plants.
Yeah.
Gosh. I got the calculator ready this time.
So this one is going to.
Actually.
Yes.
Love it.
You see, kind of its chest just opens up a little bit and exposes this kind of orangey crystal, and it blasts out a line which is 30 foot long and 5 foot wide, and everyone in it needs to make a dex saving throw. So that would be Leo, Isabella, and Kameg.
Dex saving throw, yeah. She got
20.
Nice.
19.
19, and Kameg.
Dexterity?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. No, that's a 10.
Okay, so on a pass, it is half damage. On a fail, it is full damage, and you're on. Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, and you're on fire.
Oh, cool.
Just insult to injury.
Oh, I can't take that.
Yes.
That is 17 points of damage. That's both of them. Oh, and then it's going to. Did it move to get there? I think it moved one.
Yeah, it moved one.
So it's going to move 2 and then 3 to get to here.
Opportunity attack?
No.
No attack of opportunity, but it is now standing in that beam. Oh, and both of them did still get a little bit of health back. But it takes us to Jericho, and I guess with Isabella afterwards.
I'm going to move 2 over and 1 down, so I'm behind Isabella, because I'm going to do another Eldritch Blast, and I don't want to knock this thing into Finn. I know it may not do damage, but I don't want to do it nonetheless, so I'm just moving out of the way. I'm going to 2 Eldritch Blasts towards this one.
Okay, roll to hit.
First one is 20 not natural. Second one is a 20 not natural, but 11 twice plus 9. So it gets knocked back twice.
Okay.
So that's 20 feet it moves back. And that is 12 damage, not much, it's the movement I'm looking for the most. And they don't get attack of opportunity, just to clarify, because that's not moving on its own at volition.
So what? How much damage was that? Sorry.
It was only 12. It was just
Total,
what was back. So 12 force damage if that's
Would Leo get an attack?
No, so you
Okay,
don't get attack
neither.
opportunities if somebody doesn't move of their own volition. So it only does damage in something like spike growth or an area of effect or something.
Makes sense.
So
Isabella and Fimbulshank is up next.
oh no, yeah. So Isabella's gonna she's gonna walk over towards Finn.
Wait, is she on fire?
No.
She passed.
Yeah.
She passed.
You do this, Pat.
Yeah, check.
She
Only
walks
you're
over
on
to
fire.
Finn, and she gives him 10 hit points of healing through Leo hands.
So wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 30. There we go.
Yeah. So she lays on hands and heals him for 10 HP.
Okay.
Says, I'm sorry I've not got much use in this fight, but I can at least bring you back.
Yeah.
She brings the beak back round to centre.
Straight out.
Nice.
And I rolled a 1 on my chance to get the commanding presence back, so I don't have it.
Okay, cool.
10, that's great.
Back to Fimbulshank, followed by Chrissy.
5, 10, 15. Fimbulshank steps 1 step forward. And hides.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or maybe he hides first and then takes a step forward. 19 plus.
Yeah, grand.
And then He crits on the sunset god. No, he doesn't, but he does hit.
Okay, nice. Are you hitting the restrained one or the other one?
This one here.
I will note that the restrained one has advantage. You have advantage to hit the one that's restrained. Is worth knowing.
Well,
just in case.
I hid anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, you've got it anyway. Yeah. Sorry.
I could have done that. I just went fat. Cool. So, not imbuing any magical powers is the high risk. 7 plus 10, 17 plus 5, 22 points of damage.
It is looking very hurt, that one. It is barely still standing.
That's me.
Which one is that?
The one that's not
the top
restrained.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the most hurt of the two. It's looking very weak. So next up is Chrissy, followed by Leo, and Chrissy has advantage on the next thing she does.
I was gonna shoot the web at the last of the light.
If you do that, I think is web not concentration.
Oh, it might be.
So I think if you do that, it will drop the old web because you can only have one concentration spell up at a time.
Okay, well, can I do Hunter's Mark then?
I think Hunter's Mark is.
I think it might also be concentration. I'm afraid.
Just shoot it with my longbow. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it with my longbow. The one that's restrained.
You've got an advantage anyway, so you can shoot either one. One is very close to death. The other one is.
Is this the one that's very close to death?
Yeah, the one that's not restrained is the closest to death.
Okay, I might just do that one and finish it.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah, so we're rolling twice, right?
The first one you get advantage, and you've got 2 attacks. The second one you roll without advantage.
Dirty 20.
That definitely hits. And roll me
Roll
the.
again.
Gives it a crit.
Again 20.
Okay, and one more if you're attacking it twice as well.
Sorry to be that guy, but
26.
do I need to make a roll for concentration because I got hit?
Oh yeah, you would. So it's 10 or half the damage you took. I think you took 17.
Yes.
So 10, I think, is the to make a concentration save of 10.
I got 26 in that last one.
Nice. Both of them hit. So roll me some damage.
Wait, concentration?
Constitution save.
Concentration.
Con save.
9.
9.
And then you get an extra d6 for your swarm.
Oh good, the entangle's still there.
Entanglement's still there.
How much damage was that total? Sorry.
22.
22. It is. How does Chrissy kill this
Oh
golem from a distance with her bow?
She pulls out her bow. Would be the first thing she does.
Yeah. Step 1. Good. I like it. Not a scimitar from a distance this time.
Not a scimitar, yeah.
Just for star points.
You're gone, bitch.
This was actually. Imagine this was the one.
It's just you. Everything you think.
You're making the noise.
Yeah, this was the one with the crystal that Ed kind of used to fire out of its chest. So imagine maybe that Chrissy just lines up that shot perfectly, shatters the crystal inside it, and it just crumbles.
She does like the Henry Cavill like arm pump before she.
Oh yeah.
Nice. It is down. It is down. So that takes us then over to Leo, followed by Kamek.
Mm-hmm. Does my movement, is it enough to get to him, or do I have to jump?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get there in 30, I think. So you can make it.
Yeah, okay.
Or sorry, 35, but you've got 45.
Yeah.
So you're all good.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted to do. So, hit it!
Hit that golem.
Hit that golem, girl.
13 doesn't hit, no?
It does not, I'm afraid. But you've got advantage to hit because it's
Yeah.
restrained.
It's restrained.
28.
28 hits.
That definitely hits.
And...
All of them are with advantage, so you roll.
23.
Both of them hit, so roll me some damage.
16 for the first hit, and 15 for the
Nice.
21. 2 big punches.
Very big. Yeah, Leo just
Leo
charges
just,
through and clocks the stone
Charges
golem in
through
the face.
entangled, difficult to
Very nice. So we've got Kamek followed by Finn. So Kamek.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Healing Word. And
What is that?
no wait, I'm on fire.
You are on fire. So it's an action to douse the flame on yourself if you want to do so, but you still have a bonus action if you want to use healing word, for example.
Yeah,
or
makes sense. I'm definitely using my action to put myself out of fire.
having seen its effect on Jericho the day before.
Actually, I don't think I would have stood there then.
Oh yeah. Use your reaction to move back from the
Nice.
Then I'm gonna move back a few steps, I guess. No, like up. I want to get out of reach, man. Don't blast me again. Where should I go?
Yeah, we should line up so it can.
Yeah,
everyone like. Oh man. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna do a few steps more back.
Nice. Like there.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna cast healing word on Finn basically.
On me.
Yeah,
Nice.
because it's not that I can reach it. So that's 1d4 plus 5 healing.
Okay.
You
You know the
You can
one
roll.
I didn't get last time.
Oh, I can roll?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll. So that's 9 points of healing.
I rocked an 18.
Thank you.
By the way, in that I forgot to say, but that long rest, if you wanted to have changed spells as well,
I
you
did.
might have
Oh,
done
he
it,
did,
but just
yeah,
in
yeah,
case.
so-
It occurred to me, it
Thank
didn't
you.
remind you, but yeah. Nice. So that takes us over to Finn.
Leo! Isabella! The light flashed before my eyes!
And he kind of splutters back up and gets up from prone, I guess.
Yep, use half your movement.
And then
Strange birds.
yeah.
Super sharp spur.
How damaged is the thing looking?
It's pretty damaged, but it's not like so. It's bloodied, but it's still like standing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It wasn't as rough as the other one was
Blood
looking.
vessels.
Yeah.
Cracked.
Ow.
Cracked.
It's cracked.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just go in for the two hits again.
Nice. Roll to hits.
And
Crazy little bird.
That
yeah.
hits.
Hey, there's some good rolls, mate.
Oh, and a crit! Amazing.
Let's go.
So the
Right.
second one was
Here
the
we
crit,
go.
right?
This
Here
thing's
we
got
go.
silvery barbs, doesn't it?
The monster has so many marks. Oh no, it was max damage on that first one was up. So,
The second one is just your
Amazing.
regular like dagger or something, right?
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the one that crit.
Uh-huh.
Does
Yeah.
that make a difference?
Just tell me what damage you got on your first attack. That was 12.
12.
Okay, and then tell me what damage you get on the other non-magical one. I'm afraid. You missed crit. So full plus half.
17,
Oh, it's good.
which would be the crit plus the crit damage, right?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it takes half of that. So 9, I think. Wait,
so 12.
8?
8 or 9. It depends if you would round down.
I round down, so 8.
What's the crit?
So
I think it was 17.
was 17.
It was 17, but it's half because it's non-magical.
So 12 plus 8 then. So
Yep.
20 damage total.
Cool.
But I could. I've got one last flourish I can add on, so let's just do it. Why not? Because we're taking a short rest after this.
Are we?
2.
Two. Nice.
Which,
We're in
I'm
about
rushing with having a short rest after this.
that's fine. That's okay. I won't have any more expansion.
It's fine, just give all your spells to Fimbleshank. That's how it works.
I love the sort of greedy looks.
Just
Give me your spell.
Yeah. Okay. So that's an extra 2 damage from the flourish,
maybe for the
and I'll
last episode.
boost that onto my AC.
Yeah,
So
so
from
you spread it
15 goes
out,
up to
yeah.
17.
Nice.
Get cancelled. Yeah, exactly.
So
Like
this
that, sort of
one
greedy.
here is going to. It gets to its turn. It does regain a little bit of health, and it is similar to the last one. Its chest opens up.
No!
And the 3 folks in a lovely little line in front of it are going to have to make a dex save.
Taken the, I
Yeah,
should have taken the attack of opportunity. Yeah, and I can't silver barb that because it's not.
15.
It's just an effect. It's not an attack.
It's in the con or dex save?
It's a dex save.
Oh, that's good.
It is 21 points of radiant damage.
Oh my goodness, he's down again.
Half if you pass.
Half if you pass.
Nice.
Also, it is worth noting that the line that it goes out is also now on fire, so you guys are standing on fire. Because it sets the
What was the damage again, sorry?
grass alight.
Was it 21?
21 damage, so half
down to
that.
10.
If you failed, you take full and you're on fire.
Oh my gosh. What the
I think it's just
is that lava?
Just yeah, it's not. Just the stuff that's in the tank. Yeah. That's cool.
When you get your
It's a
very
bit
butt
hurtful.
out of here.
I'm trying.
You're part of your range.
I know, I'm a rogue, it's my whole deal, but it just hurts a little bit.
Well, just go close to your knife.
Thanks, Jesus.
that is the end of its turn, which takes us round to Jericho and Isabella.
Okay, so I was going to say I've already done quite a lot of a distance. I can't really get much closer, so I'm just going to Eldritch blast him towards the wall, so the guy get more chance to hit. I'm going to try to see if is there any way can he fit through that hole? Is he bigger
Not
than
what you're
the
hoping
gate
for.
itself?
No,
So we
I
should be
don't
going
think so.
against
I think
the
you just
wall.
be
That's
bouncing against it.
So it's just because I can't walk to my enemy, so
What's the
word?
word?
So that's a 20 not natural to hit, and then a 23 not natural to hit.
Both of them hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Move that at all.
So
that's-
you're kind of moving him backwards then 10 feet, yeah?
10 feet each time, but it doesn't really do anything anyway. So
No, it does do one thing.
It's
Uh,
maximum in the wall, right?
It's maximum the wall, but it also smashes him out of the restraints that he's currently in.
yeah. I didn't know he was. I thought he got out of the restraints when he attacked.
No,
me.
he didn't. No, he,
Yeah,
he
no,
could.
So
Yeah.
I moved him back, and I rolled
Yeah.
pretty poorly. Took 7 damage.
Cool.
But like it's the only damage I can do from far
7.
away.
Cool.
4's damage. Isabella is going to come down to 1 step below Leo.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's
Yeah,
what we're
just
doing.
to there. And she's going to take out a javelin and throw it. It's not really going to do much,
Yeah.
but her main weapon's going to cause it to heal, so it's only one that. So that is a 20 to hit, not natural.
Yeah,
It's
that
plus
hits.
7. No, it's plus 6, so it's 19.
Do we still
And then the second attack will be 17 to hit. So she throws 2 javelins towards it, one into either shoulder.
What's
both
the
do-
damage?
For fuck's sake. The first one was 4 piercing damage, which obviously lowered. And the second one is 8 piercing damage, which is lowered.
Okay. Cool. It is looking very hard at this stage. It is still standing, but only just. So we're over to Fimbulshank.
Nice.
Finish it off.
You're gonna hide.
Thimbleshank is gonna bonus action dash
Ooh.
5. Where are you going? Sorry.
to the golem.
All the way there.
5, 10,
Can you do it?
15, 20, 25, 35, 45. How close can you get? 55.
How much can you walk?
60.
You can't move, so it would cost you 10 feet of movement to move one further, I'm afraid.
Oh, because they're in the entanglement.
Yeah. It's like double movement to make your way through that terrain, so you're that close. I'm
Okay,
very sorry.
very
We're all
resentfully.
there.
I know.
Very resentfully.
Jericho,
You start
move
so
here.
fast and you just get slightly slower and slightly slower as you go on.
We do the Macarena.
Very resentfully.
To the wave.
Thimbleshank is gonna pull out a card
Nice.
from his deck.
But,
and
Okay.
throw it at the golem.
Roll to hit.
Do I have advantage to hit still?
Do you have advantage?
It's
to
not
hit?
restrained
It's not
anymore.
restrained
restricted
anymore.
Oh, nightmare.
Why is it not restrained anymore?
Because
It's
they get
not-
knocked out.
What
of
did
the
you do?
terrain.
I didn't
No,
do
it
that.
doesn't.
It's my only attack, so
Yeah, 17 plus for the first
That
one.
definitely hits. So roll some damage.
This isn't the one that I insightful fighting at the beginning. Is
The
it?
other one, that was the other one, which is dead, I'm afraid.
Okie dokie.
I'm sorry.
Okie dokie. All good.
So 12 damage.
Nice.
And bonus action. No, only bonus action.
Yeah, you use that to get there. It's just standing in no more, which takes us to Chrissy.
Right,
This
Chrissy,
thing is-
girl.
come on,
How are you
you
gonna
got
finish
it.
it
Got
off?
this. I'm gonna do my longbow again.
Nice. Roll to hit. It's just a straight roll, but roll to hit.
Not with advantage.
No, because it's not restrained anymore, and you don't have the silver barbs, so it's a straight roll. But
Okay.
you need to make a 17 to hit.
Where's my weapons? Right there. Okay. I just make a 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 to hit. That hits.
You get one more attack.
Every time it does that, I think it's going to go for
Annoying.
20.
So, yeah.
Okay, so roll some damage. I will let you know right now you need 11.
Oh,
It's almost dead.
But you've also got that D6
You've
of
got your swarm as well.
swarm
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
So
I don't know, I'm reluctantly not.
Oh,
There you go!
8
Yes,
on the
baby!
D8. 8 on the D8.
Maybe exact same scenario again, I'm imagining. The crystal is exposed and Chrissy sees her moment just straight through and this thing just crumbles into dust. You have-
Chrissy's ego
You
is
have-
huge right now.
She has taken out both of these things, although obviously it's a team effort, but
No, it's all
the
me.
final last bit.
It didn't
last
feel
bit.
like a team.
All the XP goes to you.
There we go. Okay, nice. So we'll exit out of combat there.
And level up.
Level up. Did we level up?
Yeah, can we level up?
No.
Do you get to decide when we
Feels
level
like
up? Just whenever you feel like it. Oh, we're not at all.
Probably not.
It's a single story.
Okay, so you guys have managed to take out both of these golems. They have both crumbled just into like stone and rubble and kind of gold infused stone, I guess, with these sort of shattered crystals in the heart of them. And you look ahead of you with their defeat. The door that was shut behind them kind of creaks its way open, and beyond you see this glowing orb in the middle of a room. It's dazzlingly bright, so you can barely see anything else, but it seems to be in the center of the room ahead of you, and we'll
Not
find
another
out what's
orb.
ahead.
Wait. Can we
Fine,
take
just
a little
flash
sidebar?
into
Yeah, Finn, go for it.
Finn's hopping out of the fire.
Before we leave, can Thimbleshank kneel down next to one of the Sunstone golems and just sort of stroke its face gently? Yeah.
You can it's kind of like a rubbly sort of stone shattered face. You
your
can
lover?
definitely get next to.
Just be like asking to the golem, but also to the universe, like, did you have a family?
Roll me an insight check.
Are we about to find out if it had a family?
17.
When a mummy golem and a daddy.
love each other there.
No, it was a construct. Unfortunately, it was
We're
just
sounding a bit like
just
Thor,
a
they just hold
statue.
hands for months on end and it's suddenly a baby.
A baby one.
Just baby golem. So, last we left off, you guys had just defeated some sunstone golems. The way had been opened before you, and you were seeing into this kind of chamber ahead. And what you see in that space, or just kind of on the edge, you haven't necessarily stepped into it yet, but you're immediately struck by an intense light that is emanating from the center of the room. It's a large radial orb that is blinding in its brilliance. It's hovering above an ancient pedestal, and the walls are kind of difficult to see because it's being somewhat overwhelmed by this central light. It's blinding in how bright it is. But you can see there are some kind of carvings or such like that are in the walls as well. The air is warm, the ground beneath your feet hums with a deep and ancient power, and every surface of this room is bathed in this searing light, making it somewhat difficult to focus on any details. What are you guys wanting to do? You're currently in the room before this one, but the door's opened and you're blinded.
Can I still try to make out details?
Roll me a perception check.
Sure.
Are you stepping into the room or are you just staying
just
from a
near
distance? Okay.
That's 22.
I'd roll it. Sorry, roll with disadvantage because
Okay.
it's very bright and you're
Blinded.
currently quite far away as well.
Still 22.
Okay. You manage to just spot, as your eyes maybe adjust a little bit to the brightness, you notice something that's kind of inscribed on the bottom of the pedestal under the glowing orb. However, I don't think it's in a language that you speak.
Well, there's like an orb or something, and it's on a pedal stone, but I can't read what it says, which is great.
might need to get closer to read it.
Can Prissy put a web on the orb?
It will cover the entire room and make it difficult for you guys to get in and out the room, but you can do if you want.
How wide is the room?
It's about the same size as the chamber you were in before, so what was that, like 30, 40 feet across kind of thing?
9 foot cube.
Yeah, so there's quite a good bit of space. So there's 20, 20, 20, 20. Way over all the
And also, while it might dull the light, it may also cover up other things that are
Everything,
useful
yeah,
as well
sure.
at the same time. But you can do as
So
you
you
wish.
have sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if the sunglasses are even.
Didn't you
I
have
put on my special sunglasses that blind all light and me. No, no.
Might cancel it.
Someone's.
Can
Yeah,
I
but
find a
another
switch
disadvantage.
that just turns the light off?
You can make a perception check.
I could also just, snatch it.
We could just pick it up.
It's huge.
22.
It's like
Okay.
10 feet
20,
across.
22.
Like it's a big orb. It's
22.
like right in the center of the
22.
room. There is no light switch. You reckon, like, you spot the same language that Kameg spot. It's just a language that currently I don't think anyone necessarily speaks.
Okay. Can we check for maybe like a trap?
We've done a
Yeah.
couple of perception checks into the room, so I don't think we're.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do an investigation though if you're looking for traps. Like if you want to double check, see if there's anything
Okay,
ahead.
Investigation.
I have it advantage.
But you go.
Yeah, do it.
You do it. Yeah.
Just to keep us
I'm going to help
advantage.
him and
Okay.
throw something big inside the room. Maybe it.
Wow.
Fair. Yeah. What is Leo throwing in the room?
It doesn't matter.
As
He's
a
got a
test.
disadvantage and he's done a bad job. Let's just leave it that way.
Okay. What did he get?
So,
Okay. But Leo was going to chuck that, so you don't notice anything on a 7. Leo,
Just maybe.
maybe like a
big
bit of rock or
branch
something, or
or
yeah, from one of these golems. Maybe its head just tumbles in. Nothing. It just rolls along the floor, like maybe leaves a bit of a dent, but yeah, it rolls
one
along.
of us is going to have to take the hit. So I take a step into the room, into that sort of blinding light. Does it get worse or does it get?
It's just as bright. It's just a very bright. It's kind of like
Sure,
staring at a light
the buck's
bulb,
not on your
basically,
side,
but a very
okay.
big light bulb.
I'm gonna still try to slowly move forward, sort of getting a bit more of an eye in the room. Does this thing seem like be movable, for example, with Mage Hand to change the angle of it or anything like that? Or is it?
You roll me maybe Arcana, I guess.
4. I can still do it, but like I wouldn't have a clue what it does.
You
So,
can try it if you want.
so I send my Mage Hand ahead and try to maneuver it to make the letters more visible. To try
So sorry, the letters are on the pedestal, not on the orb. So
Oh,
the
sorry
orb
about
is
that.
floating
Yeah.
above, but there's this like sentence written
Okay.
written below it,
Okay.
but just in a language that.
the orb goes all directions, like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does anyone
So,
comprehend languages or anything?
Before you touch this thing, or before you try to touch this thing, can I do a spell protection from evil and good on you?
is it a touch spell?
It's a touch spell. I will need to go.
Yeah, you come into the room and
Yeah, I think we might all
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go into the
follow
room.
in turn.
Yeah, you can
Fimble's
shovel in.
going to walk in backwards.
So I'm going to put the Mage Hand sort of above my eye as I sort of come close to try to see this inscription.
Uh-huh.
Can I do an intelligence check to try to see if I can piece together some levels? I've already used my comprehend language, and the thing that I got back wasn't comprehend language last night, so which probably would have been useful, to be honest. So can I do like a sort of check, try piece it together with some other languages that I might know or have
Roll
some
me a
level
history
of?
check, I guess.
That's better. So it's 15 before I add in, and I don't think I've got in for history. I do a +3, so 18.
Yeah, so you maybe loosely piece it together from other. Maybe you might even have been using some of this language and some of the fake knickknacks and stuff that you were attempting to make over the time, and you can loosely piece it together that it seems to say, "Speak me, I shall rest."
I ask Isabella, for speak me. I ask Isabella if she knows the word for light and the language of the original people that were here who would have made this temple.
Yeah, no, I do not speak their language, I'm afraid.
What's the name for sun?
As soon as Kamek says the word sun,
Oh.
the orb turns off and lowers down. resting into
Speak me.
place.
Yeah.
And so yeah, as soon as the word sun is spoken, the blazing orb above the pedestal begins to dim. The light fades gradually, kind of going maybe through the kind of oranges and the hues, like a bit like a sunset essentially. And the once blinding radiant is now more of a warm golden glow, with the light no longer overwhelming your senses. Then with that in place, or with that kind of dimmed right down, the room itself then begins to light up with more of a almost more of a kind of starlight around some of the edges and the carvings and such that are around the edge, which are, they're intricate around the walls. They seem to be like almost sort of celestial maps, constellations, symbols of the night sky, and there's the orb rests upon the pedestal. Its power is now diminished, and the room seems to breathe a sigh of relief, and in this more sort of dimmer, darker space, but with kind of lit up more by these carvings and such like on the side. The thing you would then note particularly is that there are a whole series of smaller orbs on like little pedestals, and then in the wall there are like these sort of circular, these kind of circles with an indentation in them as well.
So how many sphere things are there, and how many actual indentations are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five of each?
5 of each, yeah.
Okay, so should we investigate these sort of things, see the sort of letterings or words that may be on them in case we could put them in a specific place? Maybe where the stars are in the...
The night's night.
I'll help somebody else that wants to investigate it.
Yeah, I can try investigation.
Yeah, roll me an investigation, I guess.
Can two of us do it?
Well, you can either help or you can do it both individually. It's up to you.
That's
They're just kind of all around the sides. Oh, nat 20. Nice.
Let's go!
So I'll go through. There's different orbs, and then there's different like circles on the wall. So the first orb that you pick up has, or that you look at, has a kind of green hue to it, and as you notice inside it, a faint pattern, which is forming a series of sharp lines and curves with a design that seems to resemble something maybe kind of farming-esque, some kind of tool of some kind, maybe a spade, maybe a plough, something in that kind of shape general, and it's but its purpose isn't 100% clear. It's simple, but it's somewhat abstract at the same time. Then the next orb that you go over to has more of a black aura to it, and it contains a kind of image with sort of straight pointed ends, as though something kind of swift and precise has been captured mid-flight. Then the next orb is more yellow in its light, and you spot a kind of bright spot in its center, which is surrounded by lines that kind of fan outwards. Then the next orb is more blue in its coloration, and inside this is the upward shape that suggests maybe some kind of container, maybe kind of holding something. The lines are quite fluid and graceful on it. And then the last one is a kind of silvery orb, and it is a complex looping shape inside it with lines that twist and turn intricately.
Wait, do these all relate to the different areas on the map?
Or the holes in the walls.
Sun, moon, bird, tree, globe.
Oh.
That's a great shout.
No, you might be right. Yeah.
There was exactly enough of them, I think, to relate to sun, moon, bird, tree, globe.
And then
Oh, I think you're right.
I can show you as well the so the sort of circular things that you would see. So so each of the circles have a kind of engraved pattern around them. So one, the floor beneath the kind of, or sorry, the circle around the circle is engraved this kind of pattern of wavy lines that seem to flow naturally, kind of almost sort of there's a fluidity and a flow to those ones. Then a different one you would look at and see The features are smooth, curved lines that separate two halves of the design. So it's a sort of features a smooth curved line that separates two halves of the design Another one pattern here is of concentric shapes, like rings within rings. So there's two more. The pattern on the next one is of two intersecting lines, one of which curves elegantly, as if kind of moving back. And then the last one is a series of grooves forming parallel lines that run deep and straight.
Tree. I feel like these relate somehow to the different areas on the map.
What was the first one there? Sorry, of the.
I can't remember what
Second
order I read
thing.
things in. I think it was wavy
natural
lines.
fluid.
Yeah, natural, flowing naturally kind of thing.
What was the first globe? The fan tool one?
So
Like green,
hue, sharp,
spade,
sharp lines and curves.
spade or plough.
Okay, so the obvious one is the fluid, the upwards container fluid, blue.
Wait, is anyone else with me here? Do you
Go
agree
with
or?
the way-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
we
what
just need to
written,
figure out
please?
which is where.
So sun, moon, bird, tree, globe,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah.
So sun could be lines
Yeah, the
Uh,
yellow one
the
with
yellow
the
one.
bright spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lines
that's
coming
and
off.
maybe concentric rings around it.
There was one that had like something coming out from it, almost like the lines around a sun tradition.
Yeah, yeah.
Black
But
one?
it's
Is that
the bird.
Bird.
Yeah, because it's something mid-flight,
Yeah.
right? The black one.
the
Big.
show it closed. I have to be
Fine. Could be
The
The-
green spade or plough, would that be maybe globe?
Yeah, globe for earth, globe, dirt.
Blue, silver, moonlight. What's the other one?
What have we got for tree?
oh two the
Oh, no,
smooth
tree.
curved one, two halves
Oh,
could be in
tree.
there,
Yeah, green maybe. Green's probably tree then.
which would be silver.
Oh, yeah, right.
Green
Oh,
speed,
absolutely.
definitely.
Anyone who wants to can roll me a perception check as they look them over a little bit more. If you want to try and see if you can just glean anything more from the designs.
80.
Shall-
3.
3.
Hold on.
Oh.
11.
22.
Fine.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay, well
Nice.
this
22.
this roll
Leo.
here probably gets maybe a little bit more just as you're looking over them in a little bit more detail. So I'll read the fuller version of each of these descriptions. So going orb-wise, we have so you notice faint patterns forming a series of sharp lines and curves. The designs seem to resemble something used to shape the land. Its purpose is clear in its simplicity, but its abstract form. The next one, so that was the green orb. The black orb, this orb seems to contain straight figure with pointed ends, as though something swift and precise is captured
That's the
mid-flight.
bird.
Yeah.
The image within is both strong and slender, hinting at something used for direction or aim. Then the yellow orb, you see a bright spot at its centre, surrounded by delicate lines that fan outwards. The glow is soft yet persistent, reminiscent of a light source that never wanes. Then the next one, the blue one, within this orb, there's a rounded upward shape that suggests containment or holding. The lines
That's the moon.
are fluid and graceful, forming a shape that seems designed to receive or to
Or
hold
earth.
something precious. And then the last one, the kind of silvery orb, the orb reveals a complex looping shape inside with lines that twist and turn intricately. It feels as though the design is meant to connect something or open something. Its purpose is hidden within its elaborate form.
Can we all say what we've got, what we've guessed?
Yeah, go for it.
So definitely sun is the yellow orb.
Yeah.
The bird is the black orb. What have we got for glow?
What?
The glow.
I don't know that we necessarily have to connect it to these. If we can connect these to
The grooves.
the grooves, like so
In the room.
the green one, which represents farming, to me that would make sense for that to be the parallel deep straight lines to represent.
A tree.
That makes sense.
The tree?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, to
I'll
represent
give you.
plowing.
I can give you similarly. I kind of only read half of the descriptions as well. So on that perception check, I can give you the fuller descriptions as well for the circles too. So there's one circle which is etched with features smooth curved lines that separate two halves of the design. It gives the impression of a boundary where day meets night, with a gentle rise above the
You have some.
horizon. There's another that's a pattern on this is a circle of intersecting lines, one of which curves elegantly as if drawn back. There's a sense of tension in the design, like something is waiting to be released.
Oh, the bird then.
Yeah.
Then there's another which is the pattern here is a series of concentric shapes, like rings within rings, maybe like a mechanism or a barrier. The design is precise, although it is awaiting the perfect match to unlock its secrets.
Oh yeah, silver.
And then the last one, the floor beneath this circle is etched with a series of grooves forming parallel lines that run deep and straight. The pattern is rhythmic, as though something has passed over the surface many times, leaving a deliberate mark.
Yeah.
Wait, did you go over all of them there?
I think that was all of them, yeah. If you want the double check one, I can give you it again.
We'd
The wavy one.
Oh, I did miss that, sorry.
The wavy one? Or
The beneath, so engraved within this pattern is wavy lines that flow naturally, as though something is being poured or fills the
Oh,
space.
Okay. Blue.
The design is soothing and continuous.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got. Okay. Let's see if everyone's got this in down. So I've got the wavy natural flow one for blue.
Mm-hmm.
The
Can you
curved.
read the element or animal as well?
Blue with the container.
The big globe.
Yeah, it could be. The curved halves was the bow-like one, right? So direction, aim, bird, black one.
Black.
Concentric lines.
There was one half.
Was that the yellow? Was that the day
I
to night?
think,
Was
yeah,
that the
because it's
sunrise
horizon,
or
yeah.
something? Yeah. The intersecting lines one.
The silver.
Was that there was the silver one because that was the thing that wanted to be opened and that was the looping. Yeah.
The green.
And then parallel straight lines was green
Mhm.
for like plowing fields or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we agree on that?
I can't figure this stuff out. I can figure one thing out, so like the bow for example, that's easy to figure out. As soon as there's another thing, my brain switches off, I can't do it.
Okay.
I
So
think
what are
you're
you
right.
guys, what are you guys wanting to do then? What are you wanting
Yeah,
to do?
green.
Okay, I think we want to put unless anyone's wanted to disagree.
Can
No, I-
McKee put it in because I casted Perfection of Good and
Oh.
so if something happens, you
So just clarifying, you figured something out and you want me to execute it. Okay. I do it in the order they say.
Okay, so let's start with the green orb.
Yeah.
Which has so you notice faint patterns inside forming a shape, a series of sharp lines and curves. The design within seems to resemble something used to shape the land. Its purpose is clear in its simplicity, but its abstract form. What are you pairing that with?
That's the one that's
Parallel lines.
Yeah, the deep, the lines that run deep and straight.
Yeah.
So you place that in, and it seems to hum with a sort of satisfying kind of glow and hum
What
that sort of
key did that
brightens. Not a clue.
Okay.
No idea.
Is it?
We all harmonize.
Anyway,
No, it's
so
The
the black orb, the dark orb.
we want to put that in the curved halves, right?
yes.
Is that how you describe it?
So the curved line that separates two halves of the design.
Yeah.
It gives the impression of a boundary where day meets night.
Oh no.
No, that's where the sun.
It's the
Oh
one
no,
with the
that
bow.
was one.
No,
Yeah, the one that
this
was
is
like bow.
Okay, so
intersecting lines.
intersecting lines.
Oh,
yeah.
I got them wrong.
Along with tension.
Two intersecting lines, one of which curves elegantly as if drawn.
Yeah.
There is a
Yeah.
sense of tension in the design.
Yeah,
That
I
one.
think that's the third one. Yeah.
Okay. You can place that in. It too similarly hums, and you notice so above the first one, lighting up above it is a star sign, which seems to form the plough. Then this one above it seems to form a bow and arrow.
Okay.
So you've got the yellow orb.
Constellation.
Yellow
Star
is
constellation.
concentric rings, I thought.
Yeah, yellow.
Yeah.
So a series of concentric shapes like rings within rings. Design is precise, although
That's silver.
Oh, I thought silver was the two halves.
No, that's the sun. We told it was the two halves. It's like
Wait,
a horizon.
Oh,
If
I
you
pictured
describe the
I pictured the halves like
the
this.
grooves, and then we'll tell you what color we want it.
okay, cool.
Okay.
So
I think that's easier for us.
a curved line that separates two halves of the design. It gives the impression of a boundary where day meets night,
Yeah, right.
with a gentle rise above the horizon.
Is that why we're going for yellow?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Similarly, that clicks in place. There's a gentle hum, and above it, a sort of star formation forms of a sunrise over the horizon.
I
So
mean,
50-50 for the last two.
So
we know it. We know it.
yeah. So we've got the pattern of wavy lines that flow naturally as though something is being poured or filled the space.
Forgive me.
Oh,
The
that.
design is
The blue.
soothing and continuous.
That's the groove.
Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're putting the blue one in there.
Okay.
We
Yep.
sure.
Container.
We sure.
Once again,
Yeah.
Okay.
that hums once more. Another sort of sign appears of a chalice filled with some kind of wine or such like.
And then I take the last one and I confidently put it in the last one like I did it all.
Yeah.
I figured it all out.
And that forms a key and in a lock in the sort of star sign above it. And with that, let me just find that. So with the final kind of orb settled into place, there's a deep hum that kind of harmonizes throughout the room between these smaller orbs, which rise from their recesses, hovering in the air, and they begin to gently swirl around the central orb. The glowing constellation on the wall pulsates in sync, and the orbs mimic the celestial dance of the stars. The central orb, that big, large one, then separates in half, and in the middle you find a stone key that is in the shape of a sun,
Let's go.
not unreminiscent of the mark on the map. And you can take it if you so wish.
Will it fit in my pocket?
It's about like the size of a small dinner plate.
Okay, I grab it to put it in my pocket.
You can probably squeeze it in your pocket though, Fimblejack, if you want to try.
The smallest member of our group fit it in their pocket. Do you have like parachute pants or something?
I've got like a pocket holding, but the limitation is that it can only fit the
Dinner
size of my pocket.
Oh, I see.
Nice. What are you guys wanting to do now?
On to the next one, right?
Yeah. What time is it?
Beat up.
Could we tell like when we go back outside?
Yeah, when you head back out, it's probably kind of not quite midday, but it was kind of early morning when you initially left. By the time it's taken you to wander about the city and to reach here and such like, it's probably kind of just shy of midday kind of time.
Can I first check if the dinosaur is still around?
Thanks.
Roll me a perception check.
Thank you. Bro, sorry. Wait. Perception.
I can help you by sort of flying up and circling around so you can have advantage.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's 22. The next one is. Natural one. That's pretty good. No, 20.
Nice. Yeah, you look about, you kind of listen out intently. Finn sort of does a bit of a sweep above. You're fairly confident it's not in the immediate vicinity. You're not immediately spotting it
And the
anywhere.
temple itself hasn't really changed. Like there's not been like
No,
a light club
notably.
over it.
No, nothing particularly notable. No.
Right, well,
Next
could we
round.
perhaps just have a wee 10-minute rest?
10-minute rest.
10 minutes, do you trust me?
Not overly, no.
But I do.
Perfect. I snap my fingers. Warlocks get spells back on the short rest, right?
I have not used a spell.
Oh, you don't use this. Oh, you were Eldritch Blast. Is that a?
I was supposed to cantrip, I've only used an ability.
Does anyone else need a short rest?
I think we're okay.
Just Finn that really got pummeled.
I mean, you're not
Why
every
is
day.
it-
that's
Oh,
fine.
Well, you get some spells back, you cast a fair few spells for the time.
yeah, I get my barracks back, and I'm on really low health.
Yeah.
So I can do 3 people.
Me.
1, 2. Oh, she's got 15 health. Alright. So me, Kameg, and Chrissy fall unconscious.
Amazing.
Stop.
Um,
If you do.
Why did we trust him?
No, anymore. Have you seen what he does to the automatons and stuff? It's nothing happening.
Oh,
Doesn't actually
perfect chance.
Do we get like a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm casting the spell Catnap,
Uh-huh.
which is
counter spell. No, I'm joking.
counter spell.
Oh.
So 3 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range fall unconscious for the spell duration. The spell ends on a target early if they take damage. If a target remains unconscious for the full duration, that target gains the benefit of a short rest and can't be affected by the spell again until it finishes the long.
Can I use natural recovery because it's a short rest?
Yeah, it's a short rest. Yeah, it counts. It counts as a full short rest. It's just quicker.
So while they're passed out, I'm going to go into Finn's pockets and take all his gold.
Amazing.
All of it. Like
That's
every last bit.
I'm helping.
I'll share with whoever wants to share it with me.
No, you
But I'm
can't.
totally taking every last penny he's got. So,
That's my work.
I'm helping. So.
yeah.
Just what you
There's those it's those it's the tax man coming. That's all it is. So.
I got robbed from the
You gonna
from the bag
Are
earlier.
you gonna be
but-
buying anything? Then?
Yeah, I've
It's
got nothing.
fine, it's
I've got
alright.
nothing left. Okay, so 10 minutes goes by, and we're just kind of lying there.
Snoring away
And
on
then-
the floor.
And then we just magically.
Fimbleshank's
start
gonna put Kamek's hand into
Wormwood.
into your pocket.
So yeah, I get to
Grant,
wake up.
10 minutes go by, you wake up with Kameg's hand in your pocket.
Oh, you must have done that in your sleep there.
Roll me a perception check, I guess.
Me too.
No, just Finn.
15.
Yeah, no, nothing, none the wiser.
Okay, that's weird. Sure.
Whew, thanks for trusting me.
You're welcome.
Do you feel better?
Way better.
Thanks for trusting
Amazing.
us.
Finn did nothing about that.
We had nothing. Which direction we going now?
You've stepped outside. There was a bit of a check to work out if there was any T-Rexes nearby, of which you're fairly confident there's not currently a T-Rex nearby. Unless it was an invisible T-Rex, and that would be really sneaky. But
Did it
no
also
foreshadowing
do the rest of
whatsoever
this?
there.
If a tree falls in the forest, is it an invisible T-Rex?
It's an invisible T-Rex just creeping up behind you. Yeah. Anyway,
Sneaking on us.
sneak, sneak.
I'll be in the middle of the group, no matter where we go. I'll be in the middle of the group.
You're not feeling like going for like a little jaunt to like a conveniently placed portaloo that's nearby, and
Or
you
maybe going after.
can reenact that scene from
Oh,
Jurassic
yeah.
Park 1.
Oh,
I'm balding, so yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Once again, Jericho poo bearing it, but in the mouth of a T-Rex.
It's velvet
That'd look
Austin
good.
Powers suit.
That'd look good. That's burned away, man.
Burned away.
It's just my armor. That's it. So. And like imagine like this sort of skirt thing that Achilles has got on. It's that, but I have nothing underneath.
A Spartan
Every
skirt.
now and then You get a little peek of something you shouldn't get a little peek.
He's a true Scotsman.
True Scotsman.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Spartan. The Spartan.
Yeah, I'm a true Spartan Scotsman, whatever my race is, because I'm not too sure where I'm from.
I'll definitely jump back on Chrissy's shoulder just in case we spot the beetle again.
I thought you were gonna say I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Okay, what are you guys doing? Where are you guys heading from here?
Heading
Thing?
towards
Should we,
Yeah,
should
further
we
up to the
investigate for
moon?
the beetle?
What was the moon?
No. No, it's fine. We're going towards the moon, right?
Yeah.
The moon
Let's-
is
Just to make
Can I
it
just do a
again.
cheeky
Let's
investigation
see.
for the beetle?
Roll me a
Met-
perception check. just in case.
Metasitalia.
Just perception.
Yes, that's that one.
That was Callum
I
saying
wrote
yes to
it
my
phonetically so
pronunciation.
that I could actually say it.
So-
They are, they are possibly slight bastardizations of words, but they are taken from like Aztec Netalan. So like they mean
Nice.
the Talan bit at the end means place of loosely, and so they're yeah. Apologies to anyone who speaks the
That's
language.
cool.
I tried to make it reasonably legit for something that would make sense for the area.
Yeah,
but,
no, very cool.
We're educational.
but-
D&D.
Please don't look to us.
It's actual just a history lesson. and We don't
That's
know
it,
that.
I'm
yeah.
a
This
parallel
is the
world.
true history of El Dorado. Didn't you
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. Everything
Exactly how it all plays out. Sorry, yeah, so roll me
That was a 15.
15.
Do we think this beetle is just going to keep teleporting away every time we
Yeah.
catch it?
No, Chrissy believes she's
We
gonna
get a nat
catch
20.
it.
Series of nat 20s.
Roll me maybe an insight from Christy.
Ooh.
Because she has gotten very close to it a few times.
She is the beetle.
Are your beetles maybe making it want to go away?
15. Oh, maybe.
Pheromones of the beetles.
Maybe.
Pheromones.
15.
It's definitely catchable. It's just hard to catch.
Mm.
But it is
Okay,
definitely catchable.
okay.
Because you've gotten through, there's a few stages of spotting it, tracking it, then kind of catching it, maybe calming it.
There's a
But you've gotten pretty close at that sort of thing. So
There's
it's
a
a couple of
glitch
stages to it.
of your mage hand, because your mage hand comes from your bugs. Will I accept being grabbed by the bugs rather than you? Or will that help or hinder? Who knows? Maybe it's even worse. So honestly, a hand, would that be like a magic check on the mage hand? Who knows?
That is interesting.
So, yeah, I guess we're making our way to the moon area.
Cool. Can someone
seems
roll
like
me
close.
It's a 15 perception.
15 perception? You look about, you keep your eyes very much peeled, but unfortunately don't quite manage to spot it so far anyway.
I'm going to be doing a very similar thing while you guys are actually searching as we go. I'm keeping an eye out just for the parrot, not the parrot, the
magpie.
Oh,
just
yeah.
in case. Obviously, it's still a hard check, I know, because
Yeah.
Dorado was like 25 or something.
Okay.
But it's more so I'm keeping my eyes in the skies.
Similarly, roll me a perception just in case.
Not 20, but obviously I understand that's not what that technically means. 24.
So you kind of you're looking about, you're keeping your eyes very much peeled for a magpie. You don't manage to spot a magpie, however you do very briefly catch a glimpse of a small golden flickering beetle.
You weren't there when you were explaining it.
You
were
don't
asleep.
necessarily know what it is,
Yeah.
though, I'm afraid to
Oh,
say.
Ah, and I just keep walking. We've got more pressing matters, I'm sorry.
Just see a bug in the Amazon. A
It's
pretty
gonna be the
bug.
key to everything.
You know, the funny thing is, though, if I was awake, I'd probably actually just walk past it anyway, just to stick it tease a little bit. So.
Okay.
Well, no. You saved my life, so maybe I would have been okay with it.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
But I don't know. So.
Yeah. Okay. Does someone else who rolled me the last one for the encounter check? Who rolled me that first D20?
Nature? Or
No. So
No.
like at the very beginning, someone rolled me a.
It was one of
I
our
remember who it
two
was.
survival
There was
people.
there was a survival, but then there was
Yeah.
also just a straight D20 roll. But I can't remember.
I
who
think
that was.
Oh,
the two of them
was
did
it me?
Okay.
That-
Was you maybe?
Maybe I feel like it might have been
Oh,
Finn.
yeah.
That
I think
rings
I
a
did
bit
it.
of a
No,
bell.
we said it's not going to be us because we roll back.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I
no.
rolled a 16, and then you're
No,
like, well, it's
you-
high or low, good.
Oh,
You
okay.
rolled
Do you remember?
survival and then you.
Yeah,
I rolled the luck,
so-
yeah.
So first off, someone wants to roll me like survival again, just to see how well you navigate your way around.
That's 12.
12. Okay, fair enough. And then does someone want to roll me a D20?
Leo?
Just straight.
Yeah, Leo.
Leo.
Hey, always takes a little
Say your
time.
name.
Yeah.
And your voices. That's an 18.
That's an 18.
Again, it's just maybe getting bad for us.
Okay, so you head off into the jungle, heading into the city, into the ruins, heading in the direction that you think the moon temple is. Along the way, as part of said journey, you kind of stumble upon or maybe it just catches Leo's eye. There's a lot of just kind of ruined and rubbled buildings and stuff all over the place, but there's a small temple that appears sort of almost untouched by time. Just a little, like almost more of a shrine. That its walls are adorned with some ancient symbols and carvings, just that you kind of spot along the way.
Oh, let's check it out. I guess.
Want to check it out?
Yeah, sure. Like,
I don't
it
take you
still
for.
looks
I don't take you for a religious man, Leo.
This is religious. Oh, just thought it looked.
Think of the archaeological advances we could find in.
Yeah, okay, no way of sure.
Well, let's go for it. We're on a walk anyway. It's pretty boring.
You want
Well, I'll have a wee look.
Roll me a perception check just to look over the or investigation.
guidance on you?
Guidance.
Oh no.
11.
So in the midst of this little shrine, temple's probably the wrong word. It's more of a little shrine.
Yeah.
You do spot a nice-looking necklace, just sort of sitting on the pedestal.
How far away is everyone else?
Does this? I assume we've waited to look with you're the one who's looking.
Right.
Does this look it's like like somewhere that they're putting gifts? Same way we did with the dragon earlier on, where there was obviously a donation basket, or is there something separate from that? If that makes sense.
No, it doesn't so much look like gifts. It
Yeah.
just seems like a little shrine with a random necklace just in it that's somewhat untouched.
Okay.
Here we go, Ross.
Like, what would... As a player, like, this is cursed. But what would Finn think? Can I roll like an Arcana, see if there's like any magical...
Yeah, roll
Stuff
my
going on.
Arcana.
Can I roll one as well, but I'm not telling them what I find out?
That's fine.
Yeah, you can
Just
both roll one. Yeah.
Oh, that was lucky.
Nice.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, I rolled worse, I think. So
Did you really?
Amazing.
A 5.
5. Okay.
I rolled worse. I rolled a 4. So.
It looks pretty.
Good luck.
Wow, what a pretty wee thing.
Can you describe it? So is this a gem? Is this made of like bird bones or animal bones? Is this made like what's the sort of
So it's
bones of this?
there's a kind of golden jaguar on it that seems to be holding this sort of obsidian coloured stone on a sort of fairly simple necklace, but the pendant is quite nice on the midst of the necklace.
I think Kamek would love this. It looks like it's very in his sort of wheelhouse.
I think you might be right. Kamek? Or...
Yes?
Do you think you'd like this this pretty wee necklace here?
Well, what has it on it?
It's a jaguar. You've turned into a jaguar before.
Well, that's
Got a
nice.
connection with the animals.
Well, that sounds pretty.
And it looks like almost like the golden jaw. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sick and pretty dangerous. Like it looks pretty cool.
I go to pick it up to give it to Kamek.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Incredible.
I am in there with him. That's going to hurt me as well.
Anyone within 10 feet, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
18.
7. Oh wait, saving throw. Hold. 8.
So
Why did I try and make it worse? Wait, you know what this? Because we're getting you to.
Yeah, we're
No,
thinking.
I'd like bring it over.
Oh, you're more than from 10 feet away.
To be fair, we're the only ones that spoke about it. So
I know, yeah, that's
You
fair.
did actually say bring it over.
Oh, right, okay, that's fair.
that was 4 ones, Jinx.
Whoa. That's a lot of that.
Just checking, is this poison before anything else happens?
No, it's a
Go to the
Yeah, probably. I thought it'd be a cursed name, so I was going to try and pass it off to someone else. But our own,
Yeah.
our own, gaming this. Got to. That's what's going on.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be good.
So that would be 36 points of fire damage.
What? Actual fuck.
It's just, you guys watch as they grab this necklace and just... boom!
Is it half if we pass?
Have to be passed.
I didn't pass.
They die for your necklace.
I just used the third level spell to take that 10-minute short rest.
Thimble shouts like,
Jericho!
no,
Oh,
my
man.
brother.
What was it, 35? So
Yeah,
half to
16 HP.
Yeah, round down, so 15, 16, 17.
17 points of fire damage. Alright.
The
I'm
necklace-
at 16 as
The
well.
necklace is
Oh, there you
okay.
go.
The necklace
Yeah.
is fine.
Where did the fire come?
And an annoying
Basically, as you lifted it, it seems to release some kind of pressure plate that just like exploded out
okay.
from the
Yeah,
pedestal that it was on in the midst of the shrine.
Finn, I think after what we went through, this is one of ours. Because I assume you're going to double down and make it cursed as well.
I think that might have been a bad idea.
Picking it up again.
No.
Should we play lizard bird fish for it?
I think we should probably just leave it where it is.
I'll take
You
it.
can roll me an Arcana or investigation check on it if you so wish.
You've got it already, dude.
Is it still where it is?
Well, it's
Oh,
in your
did I
hand.
pick it up?
You've got
I
it in your
picked
hand.
up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right. Oh, I see.
18.
18.
Arcana to clarify.
You're
I'm
fairly,
just gonna give it to you.
you're fairly confident that it. You don't know with absolute certainty whether or not it's cursed.
Yeah.
But you seem to be fairly confident that it seems to buoy someone's dexterity fairly substantially.
Oh. I don't want anything to do with this. I give it to you.
Moving on.
Totally not realizing.
Put it on. I did forget to actually add it to D&D
Yeah.
Beyond. But
I
it's,
remember what these things do.
it's functionally it's a +2 to dexterity,
okay.
like a permanent +2. To, well, not
Okay.
a wearing necklace.
Well, wearing the
dex2.
necklace. Okay.
+2 to dexterity. In theory, it should require an attunement slot, but again, because I haven't
I
read
only
it
have
on.
one attunement thing anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I'm not doing one.
do we need to?
But it's worth noting that it would go over 20.
I only have 14, but it was 16. But that makes my armor class up one more.
But yeah,
So-
but even if
Oh,
someone was
yeah,
at max, it would still go over. It would make it would go further than in dex kind of thing. But yeah,
Sorry, I'm
so-
joking. I feel like I deserve it after 36 damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
You kind of did that to yourself, you know.
Wow. I was trying to Arcana.
So, following the somewhat explosive encounter along the way, you keep on wandering your way along, heading to where you think is the Temple of the Moon. However, roll me another survival check.
All of us or just?
Whoever's leading the way, maybe.
I mean, you still have the best survival,
Can't do that.
unless we can help him.
No, it's fine. It's 23.
Oh, nice.
You realise that you've taken a bit of a wrong turn. Maybe you got turned around when you ended up back at the plateau. You're actually more in the district of the bird, rather than the district of the
Oh,
moon.
a way
where
over
you've
there,
ended-
you
yeah,
think?
you've gone like the wrong way, or in like that corner quad. The bird's the top right, I think. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the bird's the
Oh, I thought that was the
double
globe.
backing ourselves.
basically, yeah. You've gone.
So we're over here. You mean?
You've gone east to west rather than north, rather than south to north. The fact that this map is backwards is really, really confusing.
So yes, okay. Rather than going north, we end up going this way.
Interesting.
Well,
We just walk
that's
north
fine.
further.
You just got very turned around. I mean, it like there are parts that are a bit
Wait,
more like
hold on.
exposed, and then there are parts that are really quite dense with the forest. So and this is a city like the size of Glasgow. Like it's
Yeah. Oh,
it's
wow.
a large area that
Yeah.
you're traversing over a couple of hours. So it's the kind of way where it doesn't.
Like, yeah.
It doesn't take too much to just take a bit of the wrong turn and end up somewhere that you didn't really mean to.
So they're
without
like
realising it.
Hill or
So you kind of basically, yeah, that's it. You have ended up in the rough area. So
How much water is there as well? Are we having to?
so although there's canals, there's lots of little bridges and stuff that go over them that are or like kind of vine bridges or stuff like that as well. So it kind of crisscrosses along the way. The canals themselves aren't too wide. I know they look quite wide on the map, but that's more just the visual representation of the kind of shape.
May as well go to the tree then.
Yeah, but yeah, you basically ended up in that top right corner of the main square. Essentially, is where you've come out. So not quite the district of the bird, the square side of it, but that kind of top quadrant.
Yeah, cool. I'm not sure this is where we're supposed to be at all.
Doesn't look like we're right here.
The one time we don't ask Chrissy to make directions, you mess up.
I didn't feel like Camming's been doing it. Or no.
He's only done one so far.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's been the perception checks he's been doing mostly.
Yeah, right.
Right, well, we're just going to have to continue on then.
So-
Change of plans?
So from here, does someone want to again roll me another survival check?
You.
What's my survival? +3. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll roll it. Oh, I shouldn't have rolled
Oh no.
No, it's a 6. No, I shouldn't have rolled that.
What was that? Sorry,
A
6. Okay,
No,
fair.
that's perfect.
A dirty
End up back
sex.
at the moon.
So,
Yeah, we'll get exactly. We'll not go where we want to be. A dirty six.
Could someone else want to roll me a d20 as well?
Who has the
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
10.
A 10.
Perfect.
Nice.
What are you doing?
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Jericho, you seem like a man who hasn't had a hug in a while.
Do we all just give Jericho a big group hug?
Oh, no, we're broking a deal here.
Oh, sorry.
Back off.
Private conversation. Private.
Well, let's be fair. Oh, okay, maybe I'll put the thing out here.
No,
I'm
no.
feeling nimbler and more fast than Wally's figuring out where we're going. I'm feeling, so there's 3 of our party here that would maybe be a little bit, find it beneficial. I feel a little bit better with myself. Is there something you're willing to have to trade for my necklace that I've just got? Actually 4, because it boosts your armor class up. Wow.
are you touching me, or are you just are you hinting at something? Or
We can figure it out later. You can get to what you're doing. But I
No.
if
Do
anyone wants
what
to
you
trade me anything, I'm willing to trade. Because I understand it's not that beneficial for me in the grand scheme of things.
Do you want to go?
No, I'm
Well, I do have this amulet, and I'm not actually quite sure what it does. So maybe you could have that.
What does this amulet do?
I mean, if Finn doesn't even know, would you know?
Well, no,
I mean, as my player, yeah, I Roth, I know what it does.
okay. So, well, I'm not going to do a straight trade for you. Like, tell me what it is.
Yeah, but Finn would know. So why would he? How would you?
How?
Why should I tell
How should
you?
I?
Why should Roth
Yes.
tell Johnny?
You're going to check a 12, so I'm not going to know what it is. So, but you know,
I'm pretty sure it's magical. Somebody gave it to me, and they swore that it was their lucky amulet.
I can offer you a paper bird and like 2 cigarettes.
On a 12, I think you'd know that it is magical. It does have a magic property.
what?
I can give you a bunch of real gold bangles.
Okay, that's it.
Paper bird is actually magical too, but
Why don't you think about it, and by the next short rest,
That
you can bring me a deal.
hug's not looking so bad.
I take a hug over everything else, so.
I'll give you a hug and 1 piece of gold.
I can
That's
give
all
you
you
1 beetle. How does that sound?
That's what she said already. Let's get back to it.
Okay, so you guys kind of wander your way. You kind of find yourself stumbling into quite a thick part of the kind of this central island. It probably seems like the jungle has taken over more here because so much of what was built before has been destroyed by the mountain in the middle of it. But you end up kind of finding your way into this really thick place. But just along the way, you see ahead of you a kind of soft, glowing figure.
Finn, on you go, mate.
Can I do a perception check on
Yeah, roll my perception check.
that is?
I love Callum's face when there's something clearly about to happen. It's just like,
That's a 20. So
That's
28.
20.
Oh,
So you spot, it seems to be some kind of spirit, quite playful little spirit that's just dancing about a little bit, and seems quite happy and eager. It's just sort of dancing about and doing little loops and such like.
Oh, that's lovely. There's a happy spirit ahead.
I think that might be a good omen.
It might be.
bad or good? I have
What happens
no
when we get
idea.
close?
What?
What happens when we get close?
I don't know.
Maybe a less.
Does anyone
happy
know
spirit.
about spirits?
No, our intelligence.
Jack Daniels, vodka.
Do a nature check on the spirit. Arcana
ma-
check. Or
maybe a religion check. I would
Religion
suspect, maybe.
What district do you think we're at the moment?
Oh, Desmond.
You don't think you've left the central square yet?
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Dude, I know my religion. It's 18.
You get the vibes that this is just quite a friendly spirit. You're not sure. It's not. It may be a kind of more, slightly more natural spirit. You don't know if it's not necessarily an undead ghost, but some sort of more, playful little sort of wisp of the forest kind of vibes. Seems quite happy. You've maybe heard stories of like lost travelers being guided in forests or such like by not too dissimilar
Okay.
spirits.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Can you find us 2 keys, please? Will you find
Okay,
it?
then.
You're the one who figured that.
Sure.
With the religion check and Kabeg maybe getting a little bit closer to the spirit, how does he interact to the spirit? It maybe kind of floats and sort of swooshes up kind of close, a bit curious towards Kameg. What does Kameg do?
I let a little flower bloom in my hand. Basically, like, hello?
It seems very happy. It maybe takes the flower out of your hand and dances it round. You all, for the rest of the day, have advantage on wisdom checks.
Oh. Alright.
And the spirit will happily attempt to guide you on a particular direction if you so wish.
So where did we want to go again?
We're
Well,
wanting to go.
Want
Is that
to go to the tree.
all wisdom checks?
All wisdom checks, yeah.
Yeah, we
Abili-
think we're
wisdom
might be
ability
closer to the
checks.
tree than anything else.
Okay.
For the next day, basically, for this day.
So
The
if we
district
show the
of the
map
tree.
and point at the tree thing, you can smile a little.
It seems quite happy, and then it sort of zips off in a direction to kind of lead you that way.
Did we come from that direction?
Is it the way that we're? Is the way
It definitely goes. So it's going the right way. You were not going the right way on that 6. So
Right. Yeah.
it has corrected any erroneous paths along the way. Sweet. So you guys kind of make your way through. You find yourselves eventually kind of crossing out of this sort of central plaza towards the tree district. Grand. So with exploration of that first temple, some encounters with some sunstone golems and some puzzles of a kind of solar nature, you've eventually kind of stumbled your way through the ruins of El Dorado, making yourselves into the second district, seeking this second key in the hopes of making your way into this chamber below the mountain. You've entered this district of the trees, whatever that is, and before you is particularly massive, substantial, what we would call a Brazil nut tree. It does occur to me that there's no Brazil in this world, so I don't actually know what it would be in this world's parlance. But nonetheless, this substantial feat of nature above you, this ancient tree that kind of looms over this area, and we will see how you get on with the challenges ahead next time.
Nice. Cool.